Hi. Hey, everyone.
Hello? Whoa. I'm just gonna put us here already. Yeah, things have gone wrong. Things have gone wrong. Things have gone, gone belly up, baby. Joel's internet went out like 10 minutes before we were gonna stream. Which I guess is better than while we're streaming. Is that fair? Like, I'd rather, if that's gonna happen, I would rather it happen, like, when it's a fine enough time for it for me to figure something out, instead of it happening while we're in the middle of wet, dry world, and I'm like, alright, I guess we'll just stop streaming today.
Yeah, no, this is perfectly okay.
But you are gonna have to cope with us, doing fucking shitty content.
Fucking stupid.
Some shitty content
awesome.
as instead of Mario, instead of seeing our inventive and fun and novel playthrough through the wonderful world of Super Mario 64,
we have to talk about
we're gonna fill in this video game meme that was popular 3 years ago instead.
Oh god.
In very timely fashion.
I think that's a good time to do it, if anything.
No one's talking about this anymore. Can we see the Mario trailer?
No, Noel wants to watch it.
Yeah, because fucking everything went to shit. We were gonna react to the Mario trailer on stream. We were gonna be react-tubers. I can't even be a react-tuber in this day and age. It's a nightmare. Thank you for the 9 months. Bibbidi bop. Did we not do this in Picardo? No.
We did absolutely not.
I've never done this. I've tried filling out this meme before, and I always get, like, confused. And you want to know what I especially haven't done? I have especially not done...
Oh god, this is the big one.
Hold on, my entire layout here is fucking awful. Give me a second.
That's fine. What's that? What is that?
I was moving it on stream.
Oh, was that supposed to be like a grinding?
I was like squeaking it around on the ground.
I thought that was supposed to be like a bird noise, like a wow.
I have especially not done its evil cousin, the worst game meme, which is just the opposite of everything, and that's it. I think like several of these are like it's not even bad. Like indie pick is just AAA pick instead, and that's all. It's not like a bad
This
thing.
is the same post, except it got popular in the dark world.
Yeah, this is the dark web version. I was hacking.
The dark web?
I was hacking. I was on Onion. I was on Tor, and I found this.
You can't talk about that on Twitch. You'll get banned.
I was on the silly web, and I found this on the silly web. Oh, and it's Hatsune Miku Day. Happy birthday to Miku.
Is it?
Happy birthday to Hatsune
Miku. We play Miku song for happy birthday Miku.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah,
me Poppy 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 Po Poppy
Wait, no, this probably get our stream muted.
Poppy 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 Po Poppy 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 Po. No, hold on. It doesn't matter. This is a throwaway. It's fine if I play Poppy Poppy.
Not yet. It's for a little bit. Is that why I said this is out celebrating? I like that. That's the.
Yo, this song goes fucking crazy. No one talks about Hatsune Miku's vegetable juice dance these days, but I'm talking about it. I'm a fucking freak for that shit. Synth isn't even here, bro.
That wasn't here because Synth's in a meeting and has to drive home.
That was the one time I'm ever gonna play Hatsune Miku on stream, and Synth wasn't here for it. I just need to throw that out there. It's for the best,
by the way. Synth is trying to beat the Miku allegations.
Synth is not gonna beat the Miku allegations. Synth read Hatsune Deathku on stream last year.
I thought I read Hatsune Deathku.
No, I'm pretty sure
it was Synth. You're right.
Yeah. Anyways, y'all want to talk about some video games? Cause here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that's up today. If you know what, I might just
what.
I might just get rid of the layout for the day, or the frame and stuff.
I think that's fine.
Because this is
yeah, keep it in. I think it will work better in the normal whatchamacallit.
What? I just mean it's like in the frame right now.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to take it out of the frame. I don't know what you think.
It's fine. The frame is fine. Not the frame. Follow your heart.
I'm just gonna leave it in the frame. I don't care. We're gonna talk about video games. Let's talk about some video games. We got nothing else to do, baby. We're here. We're here.
Here's the thing. What do you think about video games?
What do you think about video games? So, I think what we're gonna do here is I think we're gonna start here. I think we're gonna start in the lower left or in the lower right. Is that like fair? And we're gonna work our way up to the big one, which is the best thing. Is that like valid?
I think that's the right idea.
Okay.
I think that's the way to go.
Let's get going then.
You want to get going?
Well, I'm gonna make sure that I tweeted that I'm live. I forgot if I did. Give me a second.
I'm making an alternate promo image to advertise the fact that we're doing a backup today.
Oh my god.
A backup for now, at
You're
least.
actively doing another promo image?
It's nothing fancy. I'm just doing a little doodle.
Okay. So, hey chat. Not usually my thing, but...
Not usually my thing, but... I feel like we have to start with the real one.
The real one?
No, that is the real one. You're right,
Yeah,
you're right.
this is literally the real one.
What's a game that's not really your thing, but? I want to hear yours first.
Something that's not usually my thing, but...
Yeah. Not usually your thing, but, you know...
That's so hard. I'm trying to think, actually. Yeah, I don't know what's not my thing. Like,
for me, this
most
has to
games...
be fucking Mother 3.
Oh, that's fair.
It has to be. It has to. You know what? I'm gonna call it Earthbound because Mother 3 is more my thing as a whole. Earthbound, there's no reason I should like that video game aside from vibes.
Do you want me to draw a little Ness for you?
You can draw a little Ness for me if you want.
Here's Ness. That's Ness.
That's your Ness.
That's Ness. He looks like this. See, he has his red hat on.
Versus 3 tufts of black hair.
Ness. Oh, sorry. Is that good?
That's not what I meant, but yeah, sure, that's fine.
That's Ness. I'm like trying really hard to think. I don't know what counts as not my thing. Like I think
like it's not your thing. It's not a kind of game that you think you would ever like, but also
that's most games. That's like where it gets murky for me. Is I think most games fall into that category for me.
You don't have a type?
My type is so specific that most games are not my type. So I'm trying to think of like
What's a genre that you hate? What's your least favorite entire genre?
Fighting games.
Fighting games. Is there any fighting game you like?
No.
Well, I guess we're fucked. Anything like that?
Like racing games suck. Those are bad games too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Floofy, you're here at a terrible moment. Thank you for the raid though. For those who are not aware, Noel's internet is out, so this is all that we have left.
For the time being.
Here's the thing.
What we've been Simba's gonna be late anyways, so it's okay.
What is happening? We're doing this. Oh my god, this picture's so big. I'm gonna write this so that like I can make like a proper version later. Earthbound. Okay, not my type usually, but I'm gonna say it's on the tip of my fucking tongue, dude. I like so close to thinking about this. Can we go back to this one?
No, okay, fine.
I'm gonna have to think about it really hard.
You have to pick the first one for the next one.
Indie pick? That's every game.
Indie pick? Are we? I thought we would swap to the other one.
Oh, yo, you're right. Let's swap to the alternative version.
Mm-hmm.
Always my thing. What's this song? This is Keep Your Head Up from the Jammer Lammy soundtrack.
Here's the question. Video game that's always your thing. A video game that never in your fucking life have you went to and been like, nah. Me? And I think this is the correct answer. It's fucking Mario Kart, dude.
Mario Kart?
I think Mario Kart is the always my thing game, dude. I think literally there's never a fucking point where I go to Mario Kart and I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it. It's just fucking Mario Kart. It does the job.
Mario Kart,
it's the most does the job kind of thing.
No, that's valid. That's very valid.
Any other game in the world, I can imagine someone going, hey, do you want to play this? And me being, nah, not today. Mario Kart? Yeah, all the time.
Can I just agree with you?
Yeah, I think that's a fair one.
I'm sort of just with you on that. We've been going through a
Mario Kart Lakers.
We've been going through a Mario Kart phase. And chat, hey chat,
phase.
I suggest you, chat, think about these and answer them in chat because I think it's fun for you to say things that I maybe have not thought of. Perhaps you can influence my opinion. Especially for things that I will not in any fucking world even be able to think of anything for. Not usually my thing, but, like, can anyone please tell me, like, name one thing that's not usually your thing, but?
It doesn't work, because fucking...
everyone's different. I hate that shit. It doesn't work, because
this is a you-specific question. It's literally
you weren't quite certain about speaking out. This is a participation stream. We are salvaging the flaming wreck of us. We were gonna control Mario and his little bones.
This is our distraction.
This is our distraction. Indie pick. Yeah, see, I'm thinking, like, okay, not usually my thing, but I think really distinctly about, like, video games that are fast. Like, video games where everything moves fast. I'm, like, a slow gamer.
You are a slow gamer, no offense to you.
Like, I can't think of many that I like all that much. They usually fucking annoy the shit out of me, or they think they're, like, they disagree with me in various ways. But
I think that, here's the thing, if
like
there's ever a video game that you don't like, you're just gonna hate it. That's fine. Indie pick? Out of all time, best indie pick? Like, I gotta pick it?
That's like, yeah, this one's really difficult.
Like, here's the thing. The reason why indie pick is here is because you got depressing game. You got a lot of things. You've got for a game that will apply none of these. I have to do fucking Undertale, dude. That has to be my indie pick. Because that's the one game I don't think is good enough to be best story, best art style, best of all time, best impact, best combat. None of that shit. But
that's
gotta be there.
Here's Undertale.
Gotta be there. Not good enough to be anything higher than best indie pick, but it's best indie pick.
That's very hater. That's very hater.
That's not hater.
I know.
That's not hater. There's a lot of good indie games.
Undertale's just in so many people's like top like 10. No, you're right. I hate roguelikes. What's one roguelike that I like? Like, there's got to be a roguelike that I enjoy. Hold on, I'm gonna check my played games on Steam, and like I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna see if I can filter to like
no, who doesn't like Hades?
I don't like Hades. I tried playing Hades. I thought it was cringe.
You thought it was cringe?
Not cringe.
What the hell?
I didn't think it was cringe, but I didn't like it.
It's a beloved game.
I didn't think it was cringe. I just didn't like it. And here's the thing, is there are exceptions, because roguelikes that are RPGs and stuff don't count. Inscription doesn't count. Obviously, Inscription is my thing. Yeah. I like Darkest Dungeon and games like that, but those don't count. Even though they're roguelikes, they're like more like a real video game to me. So I'm looking through my library.
We just have to skip this one. You're putting yourself through hell.
I'm putting myself through because I need to answer the question.
We aren't even on this one. We're on indie pick.
My indie pick?
Yeah.
Like, Undertale's such a good pick.
I cannot believe this.
What? I just said Undertale's such a good pick. I don't want to just, like, piggyback off you, but Undertale is a really good pick. Because I don't know... Like, I don't think Undertale is the best story I've experienced. Undertale had personal impact on me, but I don't know if it had the most personal impact on me.
Here's a take, okay?
Yeah.
Here's a quiet little take. Most video games don't get any benefit from being a video game.
Yeah.
Undertale gets a lot of benefit from being a video game.
I can agree with that.
Undertale's weird because if someone wasn't a fucking video gamer, if someone wasn't used the internet, grew up playing video games, loves video games, talks about video games guy, Undertale goes woo.
Yeah.
I gotta say, that thing falls apart, dude.
Okay, I swear this is the last time I'm gonna piggyback on you, but I think Undertale is a really... I think that's a really incredibly valid pick. What about AAA pick, though?
AAA pick?
So, here's the problem with AAA pick, and also indie pick, is I think that this can't also be, like, your favorite game of all time. I feel like we want to try and keep to one game per entry.
Okay.
So, AAA pick, but
so this is opposite of... I want to call this, like, so this is meant to be the opposite of indie. What's the opposite of an indie pick?
Call of Duty.
Honestly,
Call of Duty game?
Call of Duty is not a bad pick.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2?
Dude, Modern Warfare 2, not even a fucking question. I love Modern Warfare 2.
Can't
piggyback off me. That one. That one's a banger.
No, I wouldn't pick that one anyways, I think.
It's draw Ghost.
Draw Ghost? Oh yeah, hold on, let me draw a ghost. Oh, 50 million people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. Here's Ghost. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
I'm drawing
Worker 2's my shit.
so this is so small. I can't in any way like even.
That's okay. You're giving him sunglasses? Does he have sunglasses?
Yeah, Ghost has sunglasses.
Is Fortnite AAA?
Fortnite is Epic. Epic's AAA for sure.
Okay. Were they AAA when they made Fortnite though?
Yes, Epic's been AAA for a long time, I think.
See, I always thought Fortnite is like a AA game that became successful. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but that is not the case. It's the line
See,
between...
Mirror's Edge. You mentioned Mirror's Edge. That being
Yeah.
a AAA game makes no fucking sense to me.
It's
That's
all
no
yeah.
way.
I'm looking through games I've played and that I like, and it's always so weird what games are AAA. You know what AAA game I really like a lot? I think like this is probably partly recency bias, but when I'm thinking of recent AAA games that I like more than a lot of other games that I've played, Resident Evil Village was a banger. That game slapped. That game is, I think, AAA. Is it? It's not like Call of Duty 4 AAA, but I think it's a AAA game.
I feel like it's gotta be, right?
I'm pretty sure it's AAA. Is that AAA?
AAA makes sense because of the graphics. No, see, I'm not thinking of it as AAA because the graphics kind of suck.
It's
The
AAA.
the graphics are really well designed, but they don't look good.
It's AAA, yeah. Like, it's not like first party like Microsoft game AAA, but this is Lady D. That's what she looks like.
Okay.
It's not like first party Microsoft type like AAA or Call of Duty type AAA, but I think it's still AAA, and I like that game a lot. That game is some of the most fun I'd had with a release in a long time, actually. I really enjoyed it. I think there was one part in that game that made me like angry because it was not great, but everything else was good. No, the big baby was fine. I got fucking mad at the there's like a section where there's like a watery, swampy boss fight, and it blew. It was not a good boss fight. That's all.
Yeah,
I kept like
love their
I kept like clipping through the floor and shit, and it was really annoying. I'm pretty sure that has been fixed by now because that was like on release. But
I'm not saying that Mirror's Edge looks bad. I'm saying that the graphics are kind of crap. There's a big difference.
Favorite active franchise?
Favorite active franchise?
Yeah, what's a game that gets new games and you're like, man,
gets new games regularly?
Gets new games.
Mario, gotta be Mario. That's my Mario dump, dude. What other fucking franchises do I even know that aren't Mario? Is this your
Mario?
Why does he have a mustache?
This is young Mario. This is Mario when he was a baby.
No way
is
my ass would ever. Actually, wait, Kirby's a big one.
I already drew Mario, so you can't go back on it.
Ooh, Kirby's huge.
Favorite active franchise? I'm thinking right now. I feel like franchise means it has to have like 3 games or more. Because if you only have 2 games, then that's just like that's a series. A franchise is when you have more games than that. Kingdom Hearts? No.
Kingdom Hearts is it your favorite franchise?
Pikmin? No. Ooh, that's a good answer. It's not my answer, but that is a good answer. And now it's like alive again now, so you can pick that one finally. I think that my favorite active franchise, man, I'm thinking I have a couple options, and I'm like doing an elimination game. I'm doing like Squid Game in my head to figure out which one wins. I think that my favorite active franchise might be, and this is like, this is an active franchise that was dead for a long time, but it's alive again now. I'm gonna say Baldur's Gate, baby. Baldur's Gate's alive again. Baldur's Gate's coming back. Baldur's Gate 3 comes out in August this year.
Is Baldur a dragon?
He just has a gate.
Yeah, but is he a dragon? I remember Baldur being like a white dragon. Like
I think you're an insane person.
Why do I think that?
I don't know. I would say Baldur's Gate's a good answer. The answer that it was competing with was Fallout, but there hasn't been a good Fallout game in 20 years, so it can't be Fallout.
That's why I couldn't give it to the other one that someone said Pokemon.
Yeah.
If you asked me like 10 years ago, I would have said Pokemon and no question.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate is my answer for favorite active franchise. I had
what's on the good side?
Favorite dead franchise.
Favorite dead franchise. Oh shit, dude. I can't just say Mother again, can I?
Mother's a pretty good answer though. I
Mother
think
is
that's
the answer.
a super valid answer actually. Here's the thing, Earthbound's a game, Mother is a series.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And you get the different one here.
The Mother the Mother logo looks like this.
It's a
looks like this kind of.
It's the deadest franchise to ever exist. Here's the thing, I don't want to call it dead.
Team Fortress is literally getting a new update. It's not dead. Sorry, I had to respond to someone.
A dead franchise is, in my eyes, a game that there's no reason for it not to be getting new games. Mother is a franchise that he just doesn't want to make one. That's about all it amounts to. And that's very different in my eyes to some degree.
I have a question.
Chibi Robo? They had like 4 of those things.
I forgot
that's a franchise.
Yeah, Chibi Robo was really alive for a little bit. They brought it back, made a bunch of Walmart exclusive video games that no one played, and then shot it in the head. Does a video game receiving a weird remake as it being alive, or is that not anything? Because my answer I want to do for this is
what do you want to do?
I want to say System Shock, but System Shock 1 is getting an indie remake that looks bad right now.
Wait, hard cancel on Mother. I already have it covered with Earthbound. Banjo-Kazooie! It's Banjo-Kazooie!
That's fair.
It's gotta be Banjo-Kazooie! I completely forgot that game's dead, dude.
I don't know. I'm drawing like Woody Woodpecker.
You're drawing a Jinjo with his mouth open.
Banjo's
getting re-released. A re-release isn't being alive.
Re-release definitely does not count.
Yeah.
A remake is one thing. A remake or a remaster
baby.
is one thing, but a re-release is okay, anyone can do that.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, I might steal your answer, because that's a good one.
You can take Banjo-Kazooie.
No, because we've been talking about Banjo-Kazooie and how it's dead, and it they should just do an actual remake or something, because it'd fucking be gangbusters for a little bit. Depressing game. What is this?
Paper Mario Sticker Star. It made me so fucking depressed that they killed the franchise with Paper Mario Sticker Star.
This is a meme answer. That's not your real answer. I don't play
depressing games, dude. If a game depresses me, I fucking
depressing game? Depression Quest. It's in the fucking name. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
It's right there on the tin.
Off is the only game that generated... I don't think I've ever played a video game that left me unhappy in any semblance of the...
Depressing game.
Every game that's left me even slightly feeling sad has made me, feel a bit better on the end.
I feel like I've played, sad games, but I can't think of many of them that, are actually, oh, I'm gonna do what you did, actually. I'm gonna steal your thing. Your thing. I can't think of a game that made me sad that wouldn't be in a different category for being something more important. So I'm going to go with the option you just did. I'm gonna just say a game that made me depressed because of how the game was, and I'm gonna say the Mass Effect franchise, which fucking let me down so hard at the end. When I finished Mass Effect 3, I felt so hollow. I had been playing that franchise since the first one came out. I pre-ordered Mass Effect 1, loved the Mass Effect series, and Mass Effect 3 took a big old PP in my mouth. I was like, all right. And then I replayed it once the initial reaction, all the original man, this game sucks shit ended. I played it with an open mind. Still not very good. a little ghost child still comes out at the end and makes you choose what ending you want to get. Bad game. That's my depressing game. Here's Commander Shepard. Looks like this.
That's Commander Shepard.
Looks like this.
Dude, I really want to give a good answer. I really want to give a real answer, right?
That's a fact.
I really, really want to give a good answer, but I feel like I've played games that want to be a little depressing, and they don't land with me because it's a fucking video game. It's hard for me to get past that barrier of I'm playing a video game.
Yeah, the only games that really I would call depressing in an effective way are depressing because they are games that would be good for, like, best story or personal impact or,
Okay,
like,
that's
best
fair.
game of all time or whatever. A game
no, that's
just
true.
being depressing is hard because usually if a game manages to resonate with me, like, in an emotional way, it's because it's really good in some way.
I'm gonna pick Last of Us 2 and just pretend that I played that.
Last of Us 2, dude, that game's so depressing.
When they shot that rabbit.
When they shot, every enemy has a name in The Last of Us 2. And there are dogs, and when you shoot the dogs, they go, woo! Which it makes me sad.
Delightful game. Oh, delightful game. We said this one. Do you want to pick? Do you want to run this?
See, I would pick Banjo-Kazooie here.
You would pick Banjo-Kazooie. That's fine.
I would pick Banjo-Kazooie. Kirby's like the easy answer, also.
Kirby's a good one. I didn't even think about Kirby.
Kirby's
should be
a
there.
super easy answer, yeah.
Kirby, because here's the thing. Kirby's a game that relies exclusively on delight.
Yeah. Kirby's
just
carrying you through with its many delights. Its garden of earthly delights.
Okay, here's what I mean. Imagine a world where Kirby wasn't delightful, right?
A worse world, just straight up.
Dog shit game.
Yeah.
Every single game would suck if they weren't delightful.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is boring, this is too easy, Kirby
boring,
fucking is slow as fuck. Shitty
but
game.
also he's delightful, so you can't complain about it.
But he's delightful. If Kirby was like a Call of Duty soldier, that game series would suck.
Here's the thing. Here's another game that I think hits even closer than that.
Yeah,
Katamari, dude!
Katamari,
Katamari is the other one I was building up to. Katamari is a fucking game that, if that game didn't have that art style, who gives a shit, dude? If that game was like real people, it would just be like, this is weird. But that's a little guy.
Here's the little guy from Katamari.
Honorary mention, Chibi Robo could end up here, but Chibi Robo gets kind of annoying at certain points.
Yeah.
Katamari's fun to play. That's the big benefit.
I think Banjo-Kazooie, oh man, is a delightful game. I think that's a delightful game, and if I don't want to double up, I probably would pick Kirby. It's like, again, the easy answer, but I think that it is a delightful game. That's its main deal. What's criminally overlooked?
Criminally overlooked video game. Dude, I think every video game that people don't give a shit about, Hot Wheels Velocity X!
The fact that you love that game so much
I love Hot Wheels Velocity X,
is very funny.
My ass loves Hot Wheels Velocity X. I was gonna say every game that's overlooked deserves to be overlooked.
We
can't fucking watch it because we have to watch it with Synth and Noel. Synth and Noel aren't here.
You can't say every game that's overlooked deserves to be overlooked when I'm in the process of making a game that 5 people are gonna play.
No, that's not overlooked. That's not overlooked. That's different.
Okay.
A small game getting overlooked isn't getting overlooked. It's just not getting what's it called? It's not getting the viewership. It's not getting broadened. If a game has the whole world look at it, right? The problem with indie games is they don't get the whole world looking at it. They get like the indie game world and subsects of the indie game world looking at it, and those deserve to get the whole world looking at them. But when a game gets the whole world looking at it, and they just go, and it can't be that good, can it?
You know what game I played recently that I really liked and no one in the world has played? Is a game. This is an obscure random pick, and it's also not like the best game in the world, but I thought it was pretty delightful, and I'd never heard of it, and no one fucking played it.
Delightful?
No, I'm talking about
overlooked
games. Is this game called fucking Cardboard Kings. It came out last year.
Games. I'm gonna Google it.
It's like a card shop owning game that has like a fun little story and a fun little gameplay loop, and I had a lot of fun with it. It's like an 8-hour long video game. I recommend it if it goes on sale. Good game. No one's played this game. No one. It just is fucking totally flew under everyone's radar. And the game that dev also made a different game called Desert Child that was pretty good also.
Currently overlooked game, Kuru.
That's true. You said Hot Wheels Velocity X already.
Yeah,
so.
I already did, but that's just like a real action. And the only reason it's overlooked is because it wasn't released in the United States.
I think it's fair. Criminally overexposed.
Criminally overexposed?
What's a
game that
overexposed?
Persona!
That's fair.
It's Persona, dude.
Oh,
no, there's so many.
I know what my answer is.
It's gotta be Persona 5 for me.
I know what my answer
sick
is.
Of that shit. Hit me.
My answer is Ultra Kill.
Yeah!
I'm sick of people talking about this game. It's not even a bad game, but I'm sick of people talking about it. Persona 5's a good pick too. Persona 5 is overexposed as fuck. To me, overexposed doesn't even mean bad game. It just means, like, people talk about this in such an annoying way that I don't want to play it, ever. Like, people are so annoying about this fucking game that when I see it, I have, like, a weird, gross reaction, even if it's not a bad game.
Here's the thing. The worst thing that could happen to a video game is when it reaches its audience cap. It reaches the audience of people who are into it, right? And they just desperately want more people to be into it. Because you're not going to get them. The people that don't want to play this game or don't care about this game, they have another reason, that's fine. You're not going to convince them, stop trying.
Yeah.
Stop telling me every fucking week, play Ultra Kill.
This is what I'm saying. I think Overkill, I think Ultra Kill is overexposed immediately. I'm a hater. I'm not a hater. It's not even. I've played it. It's not a bad video game.
No, it's very cool.
Everyone's always talking about it. Talk about a different game. I don't know.
I'm fine. I'm good. No.
Talking about Ultra Kill
I could say
much.
fucking Cruelty Squad. I think I dislike Cruelty Squad more than Ultra Kill.
Cruelty Squad is a less good video game, but it's not
a less good video game, and it's not overexposed. I just think it's bad.
Yeah, that's just you not liking a game. Not the best, but having fun.
Not the best, but having fun. Not the best, but having fun. A game that's not good, but I'm like, yeah.
It's not bad. It's just not like it's not the best. It's not great.
Not the best,
but you're having fun.
Do I? Not the best, but having fun. Shit. I feel like if I'm having fun, it's the best. Not the best, but I'm having fun.
You can't even
yeah, I can't. It. I can't. I rank things about whether or not I have fun with them. Video games that ain't the best, but having fun? No, Boot, this is like a 7 out of 10?
Yeah, this is like a 7 out of 10 game.
Yeah, but if I like a 7 out of 10, I think it's the best. Like,
well, if I think about this from an objective viewpoint. Okay, there you go.
No, but that's the best.
Oh my fucking god.
I need a game that's like not the best.
Think about it from an objective grand scheme of things.
Wait, Sonic is a really good answer. Sonic Mania is a really good answer for me. I'm gonna pop Sonic Mania on this one.
Sonic?
Yeah, Sonic Mania.
I'm gonna draw Sonic from memory. Hold on.
Okay, that's fine.
He looks like this. He has his big nose. And he's like...
I'm excited.
My Sonic threw a big...
What the hell? You gave him sunglasses! Looks like fucking Funky Kong.
That's Sonic. My Sonic kind of fell apart immediately.
I actually really like Halo Infinite's multiplayer. I haven't played it in a while, but I did really like it.
You know what? Other randoms. I feel like my answers are saying a lot about me, because anytime I go to a game, it's like just fucking... It's some weird bullshit that is not relevant anymore. But my not the best but having fun game is I don't know what I'm drawing here. Is the movies. Anyone here played the movies?
Oh, the movies is awesome. I love the movies.
Movies is
There's
awesome.
actually a few of these. Remember Stuntman?
I didn't
Anyone
play
play
Stuntman.
Stuntman, the video game? It was like a racing game, except the gimmick is that you're playing a stunt driver. So you're doing like film set things.
Yeah, the movies goes fucking crazy though.
We should do an Oscar stream. Can we play? Can we play the movies on Sunday?
I would play
to
the
celebrate
movies.
the Oscars.
I would play the movies on stream at some point. I think if I could get that set up and functioning, I think it'd be kind of fun. The movies is awesome. I played the fuck out of the movies back in the day. I was always playing the movies. That's an extremely 7 out of 10 video game that is actually kind of bad in a lot of ways, but it's really a cool game.
Nickelodeon
I own
All-Star
it.
Brawl.
I own the movies on Steam. You don't need to get me a copy. I own the game legally. I bought it in like 2008.
I'm gonna talk about Nickelodeon.
It's not on
All-Star
Steam
Brawl
anymore.
Later, I'll get to that.
You know what we should get to is
What?
I should be doing something else.
I should be doing something else.
What's a game that's
Super
just...
Smash Brothers Ultimate? Every time I play that game, like, this game kind of whips, and then I get like one situation where I'm like, what am I fucking doing, dude? Why am I playing this?
It's not on Steam. Movies is not on Steam. It's not been on Steam for years. It's a game that used to be on Steam but was taken off. I should be doing something else.
No, for me, it's easy Smash Ultimate, because it's like that game. Because this is the opposite of the other question.
Yeah.
Game I fucking can't stand. But
Not
like,
the best, but
game I like.
I shouldn't be wasting my time.
This
with
is a game this game is the best, but I don't like it. That's what I'm thinking here. In Smash Ultimate, that fits the fucking bill, dude.
I'm gonna go for Overwatch 2!
Ooh. Well, you play Overwatch 2 like once.
I played it a few times, and then I stopped playing it, because I realized I should be doing something else. I had an arc with Overwatch 2. You don't play Smash Ultimate, ever.
Yeah, I do.
I have not seen you play Smash Ultimate in, like, 3 years.
I played it for like 5 years straight.
Yeah. And then you haven't played it for years, so you stopped playing it.
I haven't played it for like 2 months.
I'm sticking with my choice. I haven't played it for 2 months either. You like get mad at me when I choose that one. You're like, you don't even play that game. Because I stopped playing it.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, that doesn't make it... It just doesn't feel like it's the best, you know? It just felt like you didn't like it in the normal way.
Oh, it doesn't say best game. That's just your interpretation.
Okay.
Back in the day game.
Back in the day game? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know
Back
what
in the
this
day?
means. Is this like a game that, like, I guess this is a game that, like, you played when you were young that still is, like, that you have, like, good memories of or is cool still? I don't know. This is a very vague descriptor.
Game you have a lot of nostalgia for? Oh, fucking Mario Land, dude. Mario Land 1. That's my back in the day game.
Oh, hold on. Let me get Mario up in there.
No, you make it black and white, though.
I am. That was the joke I was gonna do.
Okay.
But you spoiled it.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for
Dude,
ruining
Mario
it.
Land 1. Mario Land 1, I've talked about how I think that the general... for a long time, I thought that the general statement of nostalgia was, like, fake. Like, people made it up. Because they'll be like, oh, the nostalgia hit me. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Really? Doesn't mean anything. I listened to the Super Mario Land, like, end level theme or some shit for the first time in, like, since I was 4 years old. And I literally cried.
Oh my
It
God.
literally brought me to tears. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's a thing that happens. I
That's
guess
crazy.
that's real. I know, it really fucked me up. I was like, it's just like... And like, it gave me a Ratatouille moment. I went back to, like, being on a road trip, playing a Game Boy Color by Streetlight.
Mine's Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
That's fair. That makes sense.
This will age terribly.
This will age terribly. Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, yeah, I would put that somewhere else, actually.
Not for me. I'm putting Breath of the Wild here. This is my Breath of the Wild slot.
Breath of the Wild.
A lot of games, I feel like you're going to be able to go back to them and just play through it. Breath of the Wild, here's the thing, I like Breath of the Wild. I really like it. I very solidly like that game. everything that game does well, I feel like another game is going to do 10 times good
my
in
pick
like, the next like 10 years.
My pick is Fortnite because the servers are gonna go down and everyone's gonna lose thousands of dollars.
That's cheating.
I think that it's gonna age horribly when a bunch of like people who spent billions of dollars on Fortnite skins when they were 16, once they're like 24 and the game doesn't exist anymore and they're just like bankrupt now. I think that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a really sad event. Oh shit, Noel has internet again, so you have to go really fast. You can also like just hop in, like you're allowed in.
Yeah, I was just typing that.
Biggest letdown. I'm doing this one first. I'm taking the reins here. Brink. Anyone here play Brink? I don't even want to draw Brink. Brink pisses me off. This game made me so fucking mad. Brink was a game I was so excited for. I remember I was in the school computer lab looking at the Brink website because it had all this cool lore and shit. And it had a cool art style. I thought it looked badass. And then it came out. I stayed up all night. I stayed up to midnight. I installed Brink on my PC. I played Brink. And it was a fucking piece of shit. It's just like... It was a game that said it had a campaign, but the campaign was just multiplayer maps with bots in it. It was just bot multiplayer with something that like pretended to be a story, but it was like it had like a fake campaign that was terrible.
Oh, that's so
the multiplayer was not good either because the servers were terrible. The bots that were in the single player campaign were awful. They like barely functioned, and it was just if you paid $4 extra, you could get a T-shirt with the Doom logo on it though, so that was cool.
That's crazy.
Brink's a fucking piece of shit. That game made me stop pre-ordering video games, so I guess it was a good thing.
One of my friends did with Dead Island 2. That's not my pick, but I think Dead Island 2 would end up here too.
You mean Dead Island 1? Because Dead Island 2 is not out.
Dead Island 1 is what I meant. My pick is fucking Nickelodeon All-Stars. All-Stars Brawl.
Oh.
Biggest letdown I've ever had in a video game. Hi Noel.
Oh god, you're behind.
You're on your little...
I have to...
little mic.
Oh yeah, you're on a weird little... You're on a little baby mic.
The reason why this game's a letdown.
Cool,
this game was announced. It was the Slap City dev. Slap City owns. The game's awesome. It's one of probably the most fun, like, casual platform fighter to play. Indie Smash game. Dude who plays it really put a lot of care into it. Really showed, like, yeah, this game's gonna be great. Came out right when Smash was in its first little nightmare zone and everyone needed a game to, like, rally behind. This game plays like shit, and everyone pretended it was good. I have no idea why people pretended this game was good, dude. It blew my mind. That game, you just forward air, down air, and that's it. Every single character.
Hater.
Every single character just runs straight forward and then down airs. That's it. They only recently added voice lines. There were no alternate costumes, as in you couldn't tell who was fucking playing against who when you had two of the same character on the screen. Ew.
Biggest surprise.
What's a game that was a big surprise?
I'll vote for this one. I'll do my opinion. Biggest surprise for me. Game that was a pleasantly pleasing surprise for me was Watch Dogs 2.
That's a good one.
Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 1 was a bad game. It was not good. I didn't enjoy it. No one liked it. What's the iconic Watch Dogs logo? Is it like this or something?
The hat?
No, I don't know.
Like
what's Aiden Pierce's iconic hat?
Aiden Pierce's iconic. I don't know.
I don't know what his iconic. I guess it wasn't that iconic. But Watch Dogs 2 came out, and it was pretty good.
It was real good.
It was pretty good. I had fun with it. It's like a 7 out of 10, but that was a lot better than the like 4 out of 10 that Watch Dogs 1 was. So Watch Dogs 2. Nice little surprise. I had a lot of fun with it for being a game I expected to be mid at best or bad at most likely. Watch Dogs 2. Great little surprise.
What's a game that's a big surprise for you, Noel? I don't have one for this one. I've never been surprised by a video game in my life.
Like playing a game I thought was gonna be bad and then it's good?
Yeah, biggest surprise, like, damn, this kind of goes. Not even like bad, just having no opinion on it.
I don't know. I guess
yeah, because
maybe Dungeons of Aether kind of. I thought
Dungeons
it was like a really standard.
It was really fun.
Crawler.
Have you been playing through it?
Yeah.
I'm very much enjoying it. I don't want to call that biggest surprise.
I've had a lot of bad surprises.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I've had a lot more.
Yeah, we did biggest letdown already, so.
I've had a lot more of those than
You can.
Oh,
what's
man.
the biggest letdown from you? It's like what's the biggest one?
Oh, fuck, it's hard to think of off the top of my head.
Give us some thought, because right now we're gonna talk about after work relaxation.
relaxation. Can I do mine?
Sure.
Overwatch 2.
That's demented. Oh my god.
Crystals? I don't even know.
You're still the crystal.
You're
I'm
in a
gonna bring you
crystal?
up.
Biggest letdown was that recent fucking liminal space game.
Oh yeah.
That's the freshest one in my
I
memory.
know someone who was excited for that and then played it and was also disappointed by it. So
It's horrible.
my
so
after work
funny.
relaxation is it was
It's in the crystal.
Yeah,
Since in a crystal because we're
Doobie
playing
and a
Star Fox
crystal.
and he didn't change his tuber yet.
I'm having a day.
It's okay. After work relaxation for me was for a long time I was a Sims
That's a good one. Minecraft is a good one for this too. I used to play Minecraft after.
Yeah,
work.
I was a Sims lover for a long time. I'm sort of sick of it now because they haven't made a new game in a long time, and The Sims 4 isn't that good. But
Literally after work
normal
every single
now.
day, I play like 2
Cool.
rounds of Overwatch 2. That's easy. My after work relaxation.
Overwatch is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
The very concept of Overwatch being a relaxation game.
It is, dude. As
It's
someone who doesn't
relaxing
give
when
a
you
shit.
stop fucking caring.
Yeah, it's like I'll
can't.
play and I'll do good. And I'll be like, wow, I got 12k healing on that one. Good on
I
me.
physically cannot stop caring. I'm
Well,
frustrated.
That's your problem.
That's fine.
after work suffering.
Oh god.
Overwatch 2.
Overwatch.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
After work suffering.
I don't even play it after work. I play
Wait,
it.
okay, Overwatch 2 is my after work suffering. After work relaxation for me is Final Fantasy 14.
That's a good
Have
answer.
a after work stuff. What's a game that I play after work and I get mad at?
You don't get
I
mad
think
enough.
you don't get mad at games.
Yeah, you're
No,
like
I've gotten mad at games.
You like yeah, but not you don't like get mad at games routinely.
After work suffering is Mario Party.
Fair. I think my after work suffering was Destiny 2 for a while.
No,
My
that's
after-
my after work relaxation.
That's kind of where I'm at with friends who have been trying to push me to play Destiny 2.
I liked
After work
it and then I
suffering
got
is a fighting game.
yeah, fighting games is a good answer too.
No, just it's not. I can't call that after work suffering because I get fighting game suffering after like 8 hours of playing it. If I
Okay.
get mad at a fighting game, that's
Well-
literally me registering that it's been like, oh wait, I've been playing this for too
I think
long.
Mario Party's a
Okay.
fine answer.
It's not a real answer.
Let's go through favorite protagonist.
Favorite protagonist, dude.
What's your
Okay.
favorite
That's tough.
protagonist in a
I
video
hate
game?
a lot of protagonists.
Mm-hmm.
So who's your favorite?
Mario.
The liminal space guy sucks. I'm bringing that up again.
There's a different version for that. We have a worst protagonist category too. We're doing favorite right now. Liminal
Oh right, I was looking
space
at the
guy.
wrong protagonist square.
Yeah, no, we're on
I'm
favorite
so ready to be
protagonist.
angry.
What's your favorite protagonist?
I the egg from an
My
Untitled
Final
Story.
Fantasy Warrior of Light.
Sent the egg from what?
From an Untitled Story.
From the developer of Celeste.
Yeah. If you haven't played an Untitled Story from the developer of Celeste, do, because it's good. It has Game Maker 1 jank, but you know, what doesn't?
Yeah.
Game
that's
Maker's
fine.
awesome.
I don't think I have a favorite protagonist. I feel like anything
You
I'd
don't
say
play
would be
games
embarrassing.
with like characters.
I played a
What
couple
would
of
be
games with
embarrassing?
characters, but none that I really love the protagonist of.
So I am going with my rule, by the way. If a game would
Okay.
be in a different category that I think is more
Oh, that's
notable
fair,
for
that's
it,
fair.
then I won't do that. So I would say Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2, but that game has
Uh-huh.
other stuff going on. That is, by the way, the best written video game protagonist anyone's ever done.
Yeah.
So that's like what it should be, but I'm not gonna pick that. So instead, I'm gonna pick Plague Knight from Shovel Knight.
You're
That's
right.
like fair.
Took a good
That's,
pick.
but
I
like
this a lot.
that's the perfect balance of video game character and real character, because that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, this is a video game. This is a video game guy.
I'm trying to think of video game characters who are real characters.
Yeah,
too.
I'm going to like not actually that much of a real character, but is a video gamey delightful guy to play as.
It's like a fun guy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Plague Knight, I love that DLC. Plague Knight's DLC when that came out was awesome. Very fun little thing.
What if
Shout
you're
out-
playing? I haven't played Shovel Knight.
Shovel
No,
Knight's
Shovel
good.
Knight's awesome.
You should play Shovel
Everyone
Knight.
Shovel
Shovel
Knight is
Knight's good.
actually really good. Shovel
Shovel
Knight's
Knight's a game. Can I put Shovel Knight as under the overexposed category? Because I think it kind of is, and that's the biggest downside of it.
They need to make a new fucking game, yeah.
They
Bob.
literally
there's-
are.
Yeah,
They
but
are in
but hurry
they have
up.
that,
I don't think it's overexposed.
See, the reason why I say that is maybe this isn't anymore, but there was a point where Shovel Knight was in every single video game that came
indie
out.
game.
That-
Okay,
Yeah, that's old though.
the
yeah,
thing about
that's old.
overexposed is that like
You have to be sick of it. I never got sick of
I don't
Shovel
want
Knight.
I got
Chat to
sick
be
of
mad at me for
Shovel
saying anything.
I didn't get
I
sick of
definitely
Shovel
got
Knight.
sick of Shovel Knight.
For me, overexposed is more of a fandom thing than anything else.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
For me, overexposed is far more like shut the fuck up about this game for 2 seconds.
Look, I'm gonna say it. Criminally overexposed, at least in this point in time, Pizza Tower.
yeah, probably.
Yeah,
All
probably.
of the
And I
all
like
of
Pizza
the
Tower.
That's very
Yeah.
recency bias, but
Yeah, exactly.
all of the fake level screens, I'm sick of them.
Yeah, dude, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I see now that we're all here. This is good because we
Oh,
can
this
just
is
make
so
people
fun.
mad.
You just get to be angry.
Worst protagonist. Who's the worst
Worst
one?
protagonist.
I have
Dude,
a couple
wait.
answers for
Wait,
this.
best protagonist. Wait, best protagonist. Wario.
Oh, Wario's a good answer actually.
Warrior's good.
Let me draw Wario. Hold on.
Pizza Tower made me think of Wario, and I was like, wait, I like those games.
I don't know how to draw Wario. I give up.
You can draw Wario. He's like Mario
Under
with big old
worst
teeth.
protagonist, can you write the liminal space guy?
Hold on, I'm drawing Wario really fast. Give me a second.
He's like Mario with big teeth.
He has like a wider head. He has a yellow hat instead of a red hat.
Oh, I'm Mario. I'm the
He,
evil one.
he has like a chin dimple thing, and he has like a big mouth. That's Wario. The liminal spaces guy.
The liminal space guy.
Yeah, he's very annoying.
I have no idea what you're talking
That,
about.
the
but-
whole Liminal Spaces game that came out is not good. It's,
Okay.
in fact,
I'll take
bad.
your word for it.
I wasn't
Yeah.
planning on playing
Send the
this.
watch
You
me play-
guys
send the
hate
boot both watch me play
everything.
it.
I literally just talked
No.
about.
Half of the things we're
are
saying
you
are
in-
things that are good.
I like a bunch of things.
We literally physically have to say things we like on this exact balance. We
I'm
can
not talking
only
about
say things we
Superliminal.
like
It's
to.
called Superliminal, but it's like a whole. It's a whole puzzle game.
Yeah.
It's like different.
The worst video game protagonist.
The
That
worst one.
dumbass from Xenoblade 2.
Yes.
Rex.
Yeah, fucking big diving suit pants guy.
He looks like shit, and he's annoying.
Diving
Yeah.
suit pants guy, Rex Xenoblade.
I like making this list
I
of all
hate
of our
him.
picks. This
I
is a
hate
fun
him.
thing
So
to do.
I have an inflammatory pick for this one.
Oh no.
For worst protagonist, I thought it was the
For
liminal
worst
spaces guy.
protagonist.
I'm lined
well,
up.
well, I have a secondary pick. Chat.
gonna
Okay, I'm wearing
beat
an
you up like
immunity necklace.
Popeye.
Chat, you can't get mad at me.
I'm gonna beat you up
the
like
guy
Popeye
from
if this is
Hi-Fi
bad.
Rush.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
You piece of shit. He's
That's a
sorry.
very
lovable,
synth type
He's
character.
a scamp.
He is a scam.
I
I'm
love it.
sorry.
Like,
I'm
I get
sorry.
it. Here's the thing. I think I get where you're coming from, but also you instantly made me think of like the fucking Neon White writing, and I think that's
Oh yeah,
notably worse.
can I say every
Neon
character
White
in
sucks
Neon
too.
Right?
I
Every
would say
single
that he's just like
character
a
in
worse
Neon
version of
White.
Hi-Fi Rush guy.
You know, can you
Everyone-
replace Hi-Fi Rush guy with Neon White guy?
Can I just
Yeah.
say everyone in Neon
No.
Right? Because they're all
Yes.
pretty bad.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, yeah.
You don't understand. That's how people in California talk. Okay.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
that's why I don't want to fucking
It's
go
not.
there, dude. I hate that place. Fucking everyone in
Maybe
California is
I'm
crazy.
working from a very niche locale that happens to be the exact same as the
You're working from
developer.
a Neon White level. You're like platforming to work every day.
Your vicinity talks like this.
Hold on, I have to go to work. Let me
are you
use my
freaking
gun
kidding me? How I
cards
talk
and
on
collect
high
some
school
items.
friends.
I hope I can find some presents in this level for my coworkers.
It's really
Yeah.
lame, but it's how you
Oh my
talk
God.
as a nerd in my area at school. Okay.
All right.
That's
You
so
shouldn't have done
funny.
that.
That all right.
It's so
Very
fun.
nostalgic.
Okay. Well, at least you have an excuse.
My worst protagonist, Alex from Yik, is an easy one. I played that game. I fucking
freaking
hate
forget
Alex
him.
from Yik.
How did I forget
He's
him?
terrible. He's terrible. I'm doing one second. I'm doing one secondary pick because I hate this fucker. I hate Billy Hatcher.
Yeah!
Oh,
I hate Billy Hatcher.
That's my pick, dude.
Billy
I hate Billy
Hatcher.
Hatcher.
Little ugly
hate
piece
Billy
of
Hatcher.
shit. I hate that fucker. Billy
Back in
Hatcher,
the day-
shut
back
up,
in the
Billy
day,
Hatcher.
I had a friend who was like the Sega fan to my Nintendo, and he tried to sell me on Billy Hatcher, and he made me so fucking mad that I didn't talk to him for 6 months.
I have Billy Hatcher
Like,
childhood.
Cosby.
chicken guy. What's the
He
problem?
looks like shit, dude.
I have Billy Hatcher trauma too. When I was a kid, I didn't dislike Billy Hatcher the game when I was a kid. I played it sometimes, and one of my friends borrowed it, and he refused to give it back. And eventually, when I did get it back, he like wrote like property of his name all over it in like Sharpie. Like he tried to steal
God.
Billy Hatcher from me for some reason. I don't know what the
my
fuck
God.
is, because he would come to my house and just play Billy Hatcher in silence for like 3 hours at a time. And then he stole my fucking Billy Hatcher, and it soured Billy Hatcher for me. I was mad about it.
All I had for Billy Hatcher was like a demo disc that had the first level. I played that
I've
over and
only
over.
seen the cover. Up until like 2 years ago.
I have a
But
question
For
for
the
you.
longest time, my hatred of this character from that scene.
What's a bad day cure?
Bad day cure?
Night in the Woods.
That's it. Well, yeah,
Say-
I can see it.
Fascinating pick.
I get where that comes from. Like for a second, I was like, really? And then I came back. I think I'm gonna put Night in the Woods somewhere else
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
just like
but
really chill.
I get it. Yeah, I do get it. Bad day cure.
Spin
What's it?
rhythm.
What's it?
Bib ribbon? Is that what you said?
Spin
Spin
rhythm.
Oh, I thought you said
Yes.
bib
Spin
ribbon.
rhythm. Spin rhythm.
Spin
1
ribbon?
point out on
Yes.
stream on Steam at the end of the month. Here's
All
the
right.
one. DX. Not
Game
eight.
that-
Link to
Game
the Storm.
that
Link to
just
Storm
makes
page.
me like, oh, I'm having a bad day, and I'm just like, you know what? Wait, I have it. I can sense it. I can sense a thought forming in my mind.
You totally have a game for this, like you for sure do.
I can feel it. I can feel it like, you know that Mario Party mini game where you're like zooming in the fucking, oh, it's Mario Party.
No.
It's Mario Party because
No.
I get to see all my friends.
Oh my god.
That's really nice of you.
I'm glad that me
I think your bad
yelling
day
at
cures
you
the
about
stream.
nothing it cures your bad day.
I don't think it's actually Mario Party, but that
Look,
does
oh,
make me,
period.
it does make me happy.
You know what mine is?
Atmosphere.
I'm writing this. Burnout Paradise, baby! Let's fucking
Let's
go!
go!
That's
go.
so fair. That's so fair.
Burnout Paradise! I'm fucking crashing my car and you get fucked! That game's
Burnout
awesome.
Paradise whips, dude.
Burnout Paradise goes crazy.
Burnout
Wait,
Takedown
hold on!
is
I'm
my
changing my
shit.
mind. I'm changing my mind about one thing also. Favorite
What?
dead franchise, dude? Burnout.
Burnout.
Is Burnout dead?
Yes, Burnout's super
When's
dead.
the last Burnout game?
I think they made a really shitty Burnout game like 10 years ago, and then they stopped making Burnout games.
I'm so
Let
happy
me check.
Katamari is a delightful game.
Yeah.
Good Day
It's the most
Ruiner.
recent Burnout game. Burnout Crash.
Overwatch 2.
Overwatch has never ruined a day
After
for
Work
me.
Suffering kind of feels like the same one as Good Day Ruiner.
Good Day. I don't think I've ever had like a day ruined by a video game. Actually, I'm doing this. Every
time-
single fighting game, all of them. Just the whole genre.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I love the drone. I have a great time. Good Day Ruiner.
So for Overwatch 2, I play Overwatch with Boot on occasion.
Hi.
This motherfucker plays Winston, and I'm out here. I play Grandma, and I'm trying to heal him, and he's just flying all over the goddamn
Just
place.
dropping
We have
in.
2 healers. One of them's following me.
It takes so much healing juice.
Is
to
that
keep you
like,
alive.
is that ruining your day?
I do
I'm-
not only play as woman-hating Cassidy. I play as many characters.
Woman hating Cassidy.
Sid likes the white characters.
I
Oh my
don't,
God.
I don't like the white characters.
Anyway.
I don't.
Does anyone have a Good Day Ruiner entry?
Me and Synth playing Overwatch 2 is literally me slurping
It's-
the vibes out of him.
it's
I'm
the
like absorbing them
dichotomy
like a
of the man.
sponge.
There's so many factors outside of my control on Overwatch 2. It drives me insane.
What's a good day ruiner for me? That's what I'm trying to think about. What's a game that I like? I play and I'm like, I don't think I have one. I literally don't have one. I don't play video games that ruin my day.
Yeah.
That atmosphere.
That atmosphere. Game that atmosphere.
I don't think I really play atmospheric games.
Hazy Maze Cave in Super Mario 64.
Among
Jesus
Us
Christ.
hide and seek.
No, it's not. It's not that atmosphere. I meant that was a joke about how it's full of poison gas.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Game that's just, dude. I've had games that I can like just fucking think of and be like, damn.
This is hard. Because I'm trying to keep stuff out of like
Yeah,
other
I'm trying to keep
categories.
stuff out.
Or I'm trying if I think something would go somewhere else really well, I don't want to put it here. So I'm trying to think.
Grow Up has a pretty nice atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Right.
Grow Up.
I don't know what
I
that
don't know
is.
that game.
It's a Ubisoft pseudo indie thing.
Oh, that's the thing with the robot in it?
Little robot, yeah.
That's Isn't that Grow Home?
I thought it
There's
was
Grow Up and Grow Home.
Oh, alright, well, like, what do I know?
A game called Grow Up is really funny.
Yeah, grow up!
Grow Up.
A game with a good atmosphere.
Throw
Super
up.
Mario Bros. Wii. I tried to say the worst atmosphere I could think of in a video game.
You know what? You know what game has really good atmosphere is the first
What?
chapter of Inscription.
Yeah.
The rest
Like,
of it,
for real,
way less
though.
so. But the first chapter of Inscription has some killer atmosphere. That's my pick. The first chapter of Inscription.
Can I say I'm gonna pop inside.
Oh, like all
Inside?
caps inside.
Yeah, all caps inside.
All right.
Yeah, same.
That's not a bad pick. That's a
I
pretty
think
good
that's a
one.
game that's also exclusively atmosphere, which is
Yeah.
no hate, no hate.
I'm hating a little bit.
Luigi's Mansion,
Worst setting.
worst
What?
setting,
Worst setting.
worst setting for a video game. You're just what the
Liminal
fuck,
Spaces
dude?
game.
No, we can't keep saying the same ones. Worst setting you've ever you play a video game and you're just like, why is this here?
I've definitely, I can't remember right now, but I know for sure I've felt that.
I'm trying to think.
I
The
think-
liminal space game.
Can I say
Again.
Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I think you can.
I think the way that they handled making every world feel completely different in Mario Odyssey really doesn't land.
You hate Mario Odyssey.
I like Mario Odyssey.
For invalid reasons.
Can I
like
say
Mario Odyssey.
can I say Young Conquer?
That's your house.
It's in my fucking house. I go there every day. Find a different place to have
I'm
your game.
explaining this. Mario Odyssey, I love that game, and I love the idea of every world feels completely different. Because you're meant to be traveling the world and experiencing completely new places. And the problem with it is so many of them just feel so nothing. Half of them feel so nothing, half of them just feel weird. I don't know why the volcano level is a food world and also the food world is a low poly world. I
The
don't
Dark
know.
Souls Castle World.
Yeah, I don't know why that just shows up.
It was so cool, and then
it was really cool. It was really cool, but then when I go back to it, it's
It's like, oh, there was nothing else there, huh?
yeah, it's you gotta it feels like it could have been so much more interesting in every way, but each world feels different for no reason more so than whatever purpose they were trying to accomplish.
Why is India so different from the United States of America? Come
No,
on.
but that's different. in a
India's
way that's
not
cool.
low poly. I don't
It's
go
not
there,
like-
and it's drawn by fucking the Castle Crashers guy for no reason.
It's like if I went to fucking California and it was every single thing was one flat color, and it's this is how things look here. In our side of the country, things are
Did you
different than
already
they are in New
forget
York.
about the Hollywood monoliths? Remember
The
that?
Hollywood monoliths? Yeah, I do remember that. And
Um,
then so many of them just don't come together in the same way. Toast Arena is supposed to be it's a desert but it's frozen over, and the way they try to establish that is it's a desert but there's 5 ice cubes sticking out of the ground. And that's it. And then
Yeah,
when
it
you
is kinda
beat the
funny.
level, they all melt, and instead of disappearing, they turn into little globules that sit there for the rest of the game.
Oh shit! Hold on. I have huge news. I just figured something out. Not usually my thing, but Cave Story.
Oh, that's fair.
True.
Cave Story, not usually my thing, but that game goes crazy.
Yeah, it's like a Mega Man type thing.
It's too,
but-
I fucking hate Mega Man. Not because it's bad, it's just not my thing at all. Sorry for all the Mega Man heads
I love
out
Cave
there.
Story way more than Mega Man.
Cave Story is awesome.
Cave Story works,
I
yeah.
do not like any other video games that are like Cave Story though.
Same.
I think I like half of Cave Story because every time I play it, I remember that I have to go back and forth getting the jellyfish juice and the gum base and all that shit. I hate that whole area.
Yeah,
Okay,
it sucks
so-
that the game with really fun gameplay makes you do some of the gameplay again. That's really fun.
Can I say something about Cave Story?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you hate about it now?
I love that game. I love that game.
All right. ready for your
That's some of the
take.
most fun I had in the Nintendo Wii. I have only ever played the demo.
Oh my god.
I squeezed as much life as you possibly could out of a demo for that game. I never had the motivation to buy it. I played the demo, I got past the egg corridor, and that's like I think as far as I got in that game.
I guess it's
Except
kind
I did it like 50 times. And
I've done that.
I used to chill. I would open up the Cave Story pause screen, the Cave Story startup menu on the Wii, and then just let that run while I did my homework or something.
Can
Because I
I
like the theme song. That was it.
can I do my vote for worst setting? That's an extremely specific pick. That's just my pick because I can't
Sure.
think of anything I genuinely hate the setting of. I think Serious Sam doesn't have a very good setting. Makes no damn sense. Everything's ugly in it
Does
too.
it sit somewhere?
No atmosphere in Serious
Oh,
Sam.
can I say worst setting? Kingdom Hearts 4.
It's not out yet, but
it's
yeah.
not even a game that
No,
exists
I think
yet.
you're right.
Shibuya.
I think you're right. The world ends with you. Every game that's in Shibuya. All right.
I didn't know it was free. But
What's a game that you always come back to?
game I always come back to Mario
La
64.
Mulana, baby.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh god. Okay, hold on. Everyone's had their answers all at once.
Sonic Adventure 2,
Mulana.
Mario 1,
You do
Mario 64,
Oh, okay.
La Mulana.
La Mulana is great because the game is so convoluted that I forget the solution to every puzzle every time.
Hello. That's a very good point.
I play most games one time. Actually, no. I
Yeah,
know
same.
what this is. For me, it's Divinity Original Sin 2.
Ooh.
That's the game
Mario
that I've
64 is a
replayed
game
lot.
that never goes. It's so weird that that is a video game that I think mostly by nature of picking up speed and running it. The fact that I will just go get that game, play through it in half an hour, and then like, okay, I'm good. I'll do that again later in the week, and I'll just get an urge to go back and beat Mario 64 in its entirety again. That's weird.
Game you will
No
never
game does
play
that.
again.
Ah.
I'm
Oberdin.
sure there's something in my library.
Oberdin.
Oberdin for me. That's a game I'll never play again, not because I dislike it, but because like I beat the game.
Never play again except with a sobbing face at the end of it.
I beat it. I beat
I beat that game.
I beat
It's a puzzle game.
Oberdin. Never
I
got-
said
never
Chicory.
got to
When me and
play
Qweave were talking about this stream, Chicory was the one that I said. Game that I'll never play again is Chicory.
And that's one that game you'll never play
No
again.
one else likes game.
Oberdin with sobbing face, Chicory with angry face.
What
I
happened
think it's-
with Chicory?
I would say it's more Chicory with like the clenched teeth face.
Oh my god.
Like, you know, like the teeth that are like, ooh.
Yeah, but ooh,
Like that
why?
one. It's not inherently negative, right?
What happened?
Yeah.
I just
You-
don't- I didn't
both
like it
saying
that
this about
much.
Chicory and not saying anything.
I didn't like it that much.
We didn't have anything. We didn't have any We didn't hate Chicory.
I just didn't care
I
about
had
it
fun
that
playing
much.
Chicory. I had fun playing Chicory.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of felt that.
Game you'll never play again. Does no one else have an answer?
I'm looking.
Um,
You're
Maple
looking.
Story, except for when I inevitably play it again for some reason.
I really, really think it's funny seeing people say, "Bro, what happened with Chicory?" There's nothing happened.
Chicory yelled at me. Chicory yelled at me. I don't want to play her game anymore.
Chicory yelled at me. We went to her house and she yelled at me, and it was like,
I
don't
didn't really
play your
have
game anymore.
an answer for this because usually if I don't play a game again, it's because I forgot about it, so I wouldn't really
Yeah.
remember for this.
yeah, exactly.
Was Chicory the one I
No, we
lost
did not
all my
lose all our
data
data on
on?
Chicory.
No. I just did. I don't know. Chicory, I didn't care for it that much. Also, like I don't love Chicory's like writing style very much. That's really all it comes down to. There's like I
I
like
got mad at Chicory. I got mad at Chicory the character.
I liked like half of the things, and then other things I'm just like whatever, man. Like whatever. Not for me.
Why do I like this?
Chicory's
Why
a
do I
not
like
for
this?
me thing. Why do I like
Here's an answer.
this?
Here's an answer. I've got one. Everyone did just trauma dump on a little painter dog. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
they
it.
did.
That was literally my problem. Is I was just like, stop fucking trauma dumping on me. Every other character in Chicory, as soon as you talk to them, they have like 2 lines that are normal, and then if you talk to them again, they tell you every bad thing that's ever happened in their entire life. It's like, okay,
That's normal.
sorry.
Very Luigi voice.
Yeah, oh no, nobody likes my art. Swarma, when you are the painter, everyone likes your art. But no one likes Chicory's art. Alright, man. Sorry. I don't know.
Why do I like this? Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones.
That is
I
a
love
shocking
that
one
game.
from you.
I love Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. The game's sick.
That's such a that's like a not usually your thing, but
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I like strategy games. I like strategy type RPG.
mm-hmm.
And I really like that game. I got it for free because it was on the 3DS early adopter pass. They gave a bonus to early adopters of the 3DS because the game was like the console's like broken or whatever. So they said, okay, if you got the 3DS early, then we give you Game Boy Advance games that we're never ever going to put on Virtual Console.
They gave you such a collection in that.
It was such like a juicy, wonderful little collection.
That's like the
fucking
only
amazing mirrors on that game.
That's
And you can
the
only
release of 4 Swords.
Yeah.
Like what the heck?
They gave you Amazing Mirror with 4-player multiplayer, but you could only do it with 3 other people who were early 3DS adopters.
It's ridiculous.
But anyways, they had Sacred Stones, and I was like, I'll play Fire Emblem. I've never played Fire Emblem before. That game's awesome. I love it. I love the gameplay loop. The story, it's like whatever, but like, I really loved it. I had a great time with it.
What about everyone else?
Pac-Man Championship Edition DX Plus.
Yeah, that's fair. That's like actually fair.
Edition's crazy.
That's a long name for a game.
I don't think I have one.
I really can't think of
You
one.
have a game that you're like, this should be that.
Not really.
You know what would be a good one here? Sonic Forces.
Sonic Forces?
Yeah, Sonic Forces.
The one where you
Yeah,
make a
Sonic
guy?
Forces.
Oh yeah.
What?
Sonic Forces. I liked Sonic Forces more than I liked Sonic Frontiers. I had more fun with it.
No, absolutely.
It's a worse game. Sonic
Easily.
Forces is not
In
a
every
it's
way
a
possible.
shitty video game, but
It barely controls.
I had more
Being
fun
able to
with
make
it.
a guy just helps
But
so
I
much.
guess you get to make a guy, and then Sonic's nice to you.
You have to make a guy and then
Like-
Sonic's like,
Sonic's like, you're my best friend.
yeah, we're
Give me a
best
fist
friends.
bump.
I
And then
can't
it
wait
plays
for
the
you to be
song.
in the next game. Badass game. Sonic Forces
That game's
is awesome. Yeah, Sonic
Yeah.
Forces is awesome.
That's
that
a
game,
big
that
why do I
game's
like this.
sick as fuck.
That your opinion like really rapidly changed in the last 30 seconds from it was all right to it's fucking awesome.
It's awesome.
Because
I was sold on it.
I remembered when you fist bumped Sonic the Hedgehog. He goes,
It's like,
yeah, buddy, you're my best friend. We can do this. And it plays like a song about you and me together being able to accomplish anything.
I could be friends with Sonic in that
Here's the
game.
thing. Here's the thing. I could imagine if I was some fucking weirdo kid in like,
You're some freak.
if I was a Sonic fan and I was 10 years old, 12 years old, that game would have changed my fucking life, dude.
That's fair.
Like getting that option as like a little kid Sonic fan, little baby Sonic fan. That game would hit hard.
Let's move on to why don't I like this?
Why don't
Kingdom
I like
Hearts
this?
Melody of Memory.
That's a great question. Why don't you like that? It
That's everything you love.
has
I know,
melodies. It has Kingdom
Isn't it
Hearts.
just awful.
Why don't
any
I like this?
any roguelike ever.
Any roguelike ever.
Can you put any roguelike or Castlevania? Metroidvania.
Well,
Any
it has
Metroidvania?
most of the Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 songs. It just has nothing from 3, which is a real disappointment. But also, it's just not fun.
I'm trying to think of a game that I should like. What's a game? Hey, chat. What's a game you'd expect me specifically to like? This applies to you and Call too. What's a game that you think I would like?
I don't know, chat. I would also like to know a game that people would
Oh,
think I would like.
I
Yeah,
have an
Mario
answer.
Odyssey.
I have an answer for this one.
I
Mine
can't say Mario
was.
Odyssey.
I said
'Cause
this.
I do like it.
I said this to Boot when I was thinking about this Epic Game meme, and it's another one that's just like a very Qweave pick, I guess. But it's Pillars of Eternity. I don't like it that much.
Oh yeah.
I ain't never.
I don't
really
like it that much. I don't know why. It seems like a game. It has all the pieces for a game that I should like, but I've tried playing it like 3 times and I just don't like it. I don't know.
Oh, Happy Rush.
Oh.
That's like
People
fair.
have directed me to that game a lot, and I
Yeah.
get why people direct me to it, but I
I
can't.
get why you don't like it because I'm really bad at it. Button combos, I can't. My brain doesn't
Yeah,
work that
Pillars
way.
of Eternity 2 is I've heard it's a lot better than Pillars of Eternity 1, and I do want to try it out. Actually, wait, hold on. I have a different pick. I have a better one. I have a better pick. Hold on. This is another random ass pick. I'm changing mine. My why don't I like this pick? Because I can't even see myself liking it after this point is Road 96.
I got mine.
Has anyone heard of this game?
No.
It's a narrative game where you're like doing some shit and it's fucking boring. It's so boring. The story isn't that good. It like again, it has stuff I should like. I like how it looks. I like the setting, but like its writing is grating for no reason, and it's like it was like a frustrating thing because it's like there's so many things I should like and I can't like them, and
My
I can't.
pick-
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go on. I thought
fine.
you were done. No,
I'm done.
continue.
No, I'm done.
There's so many things you should like, but you don't like them. Continue.
That's it.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
There are things I should like and I don't like them.
Okay. Why don't I like this Hat in Time?
Hat in Time.
Hat in Time. Easy Hat in Time.
It's because JonTron's in it.
In time, but I can see why someone would.
It just
I have
it
no
feels
idea.
like it's missing something.
It feels like it's missing something at all times. I don't know what it is. Like,
I mean,
it
it's
feels like every problem that I have with that game feels like I should be able to really easily blow it off because there's lots of things that I really like in that game, but also
there are things I like in
missing
it. Yeah,
something.
I kind of feel you. I think
it's just like juicily
because
missing
JonTron's
something.
in it.
JonTron is in it, but that
Yeah.
Dude, like I didn't even like talk to the JonTron character when I played that game. I didn't know who it was.
Remember when JonTron was supposed to be in Ukulele?
Yeah. It was really funny that it took him out of Ukulele. Yeah, Hat in Time's kind of fair. I think that its controls are fun, but like I don't know.
Yeah, it controls fun. It's literally
it's-
everything I would want out of like the control scheme of a platformer.
I
It
think-
gets really creative with level designs.
I think it just looks dumb. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I think it's just dumb.
It looks
I think that's
stupid.
all it comes down to.
If every character in A Hat in Time was a furry animal instead, it'd be a better game. Prove me
You know,
wrong.
also, that latest message in chat, like, yeah, about the GIF.
Oh yeah. Also, I fucking hate Hat Kid. I want to kill Hat Kid. I'm
I
sick
think
of
it's
seeing that
because it's
fucker.
fucking
Hat Kid in
Hat
the
Kid.
GIF.
Hat
I
in
like
Time
Hat Kid,
is
but, like-
overexposed.
It's not even overexposed. Nobody fucking talks about Hat in Time right now.
Racists
Anymore.
do for some reason. They love Hat in Time.
What?
Dude, yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it's
the
like
thing.
a fucking 4chan game. 4chan
Yeah.
people love A Hat in Time, and they're all like freaky. It's like a really
No,
there's like a very
seriously, there's a
freaky
really
community.
wide community of people who are really weird who like Hat in Time.
Yeah, I would say the
Because
average
they
Hat
had
in
that
Time
thing
fan.
where they had DLC and they put a trans flag in the background,
I think I'm mad.
and there was like a full boycott of Hat in Time that like actually affected it because of how many really weird people
My
like Hat in
God.
Time.
Yeah, Hat in Time people. Hat in Time has a terrible, terrible, terrible fan, and one of the worst indie game fandoms ever. It's crazy what happened
It's
to that
very
game.
Yeah,
Overrated.
I don't hold it against the game, but still
Just overrated,
Overrated.
in general.
overrated. I
Overwatch
could say-
2.
I could say a million games. No one thinks
Yeah.
Overwatch 2 is that good.
And keep
Every,
in mind,
like normie average person does. It's
No,
so annoying.
that ain't true.
Maybe
Let me
it's
look
just
at.
my
Hold on, I'm
area,
gonna look up Overwatch 2. I'm gonna go to Twitter.
But
Let me see what
every
people
time,
think about Overwatch 2.
every time I'm trying to talk to someone about video games, they're like, "Oh, do you play Overwatch 2?" And I'm like, "Yes, I've played Overwatch 2."
can I pick mine? I'm
Yes.
doing my overrated, and you have to keep in mind, this is overrated, but there's also you hate but everyone likes. So there are two different categories here. Overrated doesn't mean you have to hate the game.
Okay.
It just means that like it's like maybe like it's not that good kind of game, right?
Yeah.
Overrated for me.
Mm-hmm.
New Vegas overrated.
Yeah.
Overrated, man.
I felt like I was crazy
dude.
for trying to play New Vegas and just not feeling it.
It's not
No,
that
I
good.
agree. I agree. That's a game that like everybody talks about. Like that's the secret god game. That's like the golden goose.
And here's the thing, I'm allowed to complain about this one, because as you've seen from a lot of my picks, I'm like a fucking nerd who likes CRPGs and bullshit like that. New Vegas is not that good. New Vegas is worse than the first two Fallout games, story-wise.
I like Fallout 3 more.
The gameplay is bad, because it's the same gameplay as Fallout 3, pretty much, which is shit. Fucking ugly game. Ugly-ass game.
Really
It is a
ugly
very
game.
ugly game.
Some of the
cannot
DLC is
stand
good. But by some of the DLC, I mean like 2 of the 4 DLC packs are good, but neither of them are that great. And it has also a very weird fan base.
I see a lot
base.
of people that get very happy about how New Vegas doesn't take place in a vault. I really like the vault. I like the vaults.
Well, I mean,
I
it's
think
not
a fun setting.
none of the games
like it a
take
lot.
place in a vault. You're
Yeah,
just
but
like
they
in
open
there
in it.
for a
You're a
little
vault
bit.
guy. I like being a
Yeah.
vault guy.
I think only Fallout 3 and briefly Fallout 1 open in a vault.
Overrated game. I'm gonna continue games that have the exact same overlapping fan base. Team Fortress 2.
Yeah,
Team Fortress 2, yeah.
yeah,
Real.
that's a fair pick also.
Fine.
It's not that good.
What's overrated, Synth? You gotta have an overrated game.
Hold on, let me go through my Steam.
Yeah,
Gasses
here's-
up New
that's the
Vegas,
thing.
including UPS's up. Yeah, that's true though, and
When-
that's not like a downside to it.
And I have to say too, I did play. Am I including Big Bad at that? The best part of Fallout New Vegas is Old World Blues. Old World Blues is a very cool DLC, and Lonesome Road is really boring, awful DLC when it comes to gameplay. Really horribly designed from that aspect, but it does have some of the best story in New Vegas. But those are 2 parts of New Vegas that are good. There are some fun designs. The NCR Ranger looks cool on the box art. He's pretty cool looking.
A lot of people who are talking about overrated are saying Genshin. I've never seen or heard or met anybody.
Genshin
who has
Impact
any...
is
any
gassed
Genshin
up
person-
amongst like 14-year-old Twitter kinnies. It doesn't count.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never seen any. I've never met like a real human being. I think they're all bots. Like I think you're following for bots. Like for real. No offense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a good pulse of games other people like, so I don't know about overrated.
People who play Genshin Impact don't actually play video games.
You know, saying Genshin Impact is like saying, you know what game is overrated? Fucking Subway Surfers, dude.
It's actually called Genshin
Subway
Impact.
Surfers is overrated.
Yo, bro!
Temple Run, but in a subway.
Clash
No,
Royale
actually true. Temple Run
overrated.
kicks the Temple Run kicks the shit. Wait,
Real.
have you seen competitive Clash Royale?
Yes. Okay, I'm because we only have 2 entries, I'm picking another overrated game. That's also
Okay.
just a really specific pick. Overrated game is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Game's
Oh, Postal 2.
I have a That Atmosphere pick.
Vampire the Masquerade, oh sorry.
Helix 2.
Yeah, that's
That's
That
fair.
fair.
Atmosphere pick.
That's
yeah.
like the best part of that game.
Okay, I'm gonna link this in our
hold-
group chat. Here's the set of the Clash Royale esports finals.
Hold on, I have to
Oh my
talk
God.
about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines has a super New Vegas-like following, except smaller. And, it has like 4 different chapters, and one of them is one of the best games I've played, and the other 3 just get increasingly bad until by the end of the game, it's just like shit. You're just dredging through shit. And then it has some of the worst endings I've ever seen in a video game before. If people don't talk about it that much, people claim it's like one of the best games ever made. It's not. It has like, it's like worth playing. I don't think, I love parts of it, but super overrated. People act like this game's perfect. The people who love this game love
Did
it.
it wrong.
Anyways. How about yeah, this is my circle. This is a lot of people who like similar games to me. So
We
I'm
can't
talking
delete
for
that
myself.
message because you're a mod. You have to
I
delete
don't
yourself.
know how.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just don't
Okay,
click on
fine.
Boots'
Don't click that
message.
link. Don't click that link.
I
That link
think
gives
this
you a
stage is
virus.
sick as fuck.
All right.
Funny.
I know it's in case anyone's curious. It's it projects the Clash Royale map onto a wide like soccer
just-
pitch size.
I'll just show it on stream. I'll just show it on stream. Hold on, check this out. Because I can do this. I can do this.
You can do this. Let me see.
There's the Clash
Yeah.
Royale
There it is.
set.
This is the Clash Royale official stadium. This thing's crazy, dude.
Yo, Smash
Yeah,
Ultimate
this is
looking like
absurd.
shit right now.
They have
I mean,
like
the money
two
that goes
player
into
cams.
any of these microtransaction games is absurd.
2 player cams, live field, a live field for the players. That live field is literally just for TV.
That's cool as
That's
hell.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Let's do underrated.
Underrated
Wonder
game.
Song.
That's fair.
Wonder Song.
People don't talk
Wonder
about that
Song
game.
honestly should have been like a sensation. I played it and I was like blown away.
I played it and I thought it was very average.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hater.
I
I
just had
own
to
Wonder
bring
Song.
that
I
up.
have not
Sorry,
played
it's
it,
not
but
Destiny
I do
2.
own it. Oh, it's because you're like a music game fan. You hated it because it wasn't Hatsune Miku.
You know, you might be right.
I can't think of an underrated video game.
It's hard. I think that a lot of games are very popular.
Every
One Shot
video
is
game I like
overrated.
is popular.
One Shot is not underrated. One Shot is overrated.
I thought like 5 people played One Shot.
3 billion people. Okay, 5 people played it, but they talk about it every chance they get.
Demon Turf.
think the
Demon
guy's
Turf.
cute.
Basically, Demon Turf.
Demon Turf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think that if you want to call One Shot overrated, I think that's fine, because I did just call a game that, like, the obscure community that I'm a part of when it comes to video games likes a lot, and I don't. So, if that's a valid pick, then that is too. Demon Turf? Is this... what kind of
know
turf
what?
is this?
The hell?
Like,
Underrated
no,
game?
no, like... I didn't know if you're talking, like, if this was like a J.K. Rowling situation, or if this was, like hell.
Oh no, turf like area you live. In,
Okay.
Your area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe it was... Okay.
No, not. not a.
The developer of
transcendental
Hogwarts Legacy.
radical
Yeah.
this. No.
The
I'm gonna
Demon
play
Turf.
One Shot tonight, and
Okay.
I'm gonna put in the Qweave server what I think of it
Okay.
afterwards, and I'm gonna still be right.
Underrated game. The Mario Tennis that's on Switch.
Okay.
People hate that game.
My underrated
People
game.
hate that game.
My
I like the
underrated
Mario
game
Tennis
is
one.
It's so good, dude.
Poo Poo Pee Pee Century, I think.
True.
Underrated
That's true.
game, and deserves a little bit more exposure if you ask me. I can't think of an actual underrated game.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll come to one that I'll be like, this shit whips. Are all my picks Mario? No,
They like mostly are.
they aren't. I had Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl.
I said mostly.
I had
Oh,
Inside.
and like every time
I
I
play
think
a lot
of,
of Mario. Don't be mean to me.
whenever I think of a game that I think is underrated, I like look it up, and it's not underrated at all. It's like
Yeah.
it's rated. It's not like overrated or underrated. It's just rated, which does bring us to rated.
So are these? What are these? Are these just like mid games that everyone agrees are mid?
It's just like
games
it's not mid. The opinion on them is
Or
just like
yeah, good game.
it's just
Everyone agrees, like,
it's just exactly where it belongs.
yeah. Okay.
Exactly
okay.
where it belongs. It's rated.
Yeah,
Let's
like
see.
it could be like yeah.
Ah,
God, that's so hard.
Fez is not rated. Fez was eliminated because of what Phil Fish did.
There's gotta be some fucking indie game out there that's rated.
is Disco Elysium rated? I feel like it might be a smidge
I
overrated.
think it.
but it's,
I
it
think I
feels
could call it
pretty
rated. It's pretty
Yeah.
close. If it's
I think
overrated,
it's
it's barely.
I think it's pretty rated.
Yeah.
Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium's rated.
Rated.
Everyone's like, yep.
I think it's rated.
Damn.
People are like, yeah, Disco Elysium.
Mhm.
I would have said Cuphead, but then that DLC
No,
came
Cult of
out.
the Lamb is an overrated game.
Yeah, easy.
Overrated,
Definitely.
easy Cult of the Lamb.
Man, this is so hard. The only game I think is rated is
What?
the first Deus Ex is a rated game. It's
Oh,
good.
Yeah, shit,
People
it's a good
like Deus Ex 1 a lot, and they should. It's a good video game. Very important video game too. The opinion on it is the right opinion. I don't know.
game that's rated. Game that's fucking
A rated
rated.
game. So
I'm
are we
trying to
losing
think-
one of these boxes?
I'm trying to think of. I'm thinking about this rated / pause and then like rated negative. That's what I'm imagining in my mind. What's a game that's fucking
Hades,
rated?
isn't
dude?
Hades just rated?
Hades is
I think
rated,
it's overrated.
Who thinks it's overrated?
But that's me. I think Hades is. I don't know. That game won a lot of Game of the Year awards. I don't think it was the best game that year. I don't know what else came out that year, but I think Heavy
Alright,
Rain is
I would buy
overrated.
Hades
Yo,
being
Heavy
overrated. I think
Rain
it's
is
like a fine game. It's
Yeah.
a good game.
No, Hades is like it's good, but like people that is a game that people talked about like it was like a life-changing video game. Maybe it was for some people. I don't know. I think I'm just biased against roguelikes enough that I have a hard time having an opinion on Hades.
Yeah, me too. I haven't played Hades just because I don't like roguelikes.
Oh, you know what game's rated?
What?
I think Yik is rated.
Yeah, everyone sees Yik for what it is.
Yeah, Yik is pretty
Like, just
rated.
solidly.
Final Fantasy 15.
That's
Yeah.
like fair.
No, people
Yeah,
gas that game up.
Do they?
Do they?
People
15?
gas up 15.
No
Yeah, there's
way they
okay,
don't.
It's this really small percentage of people that are really vocal about it.
I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 9. I think people who played that game like it, and that's like pretty much the entire fandom of Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy 7 is overrated. Final Fantasy 8 is I don't know, overrated, but only with like yaoi artists and no one else.
I'm trying to think of the most average video game I can fucking
Portal
think of.
2? Portal 2 is
Portal
rated.
2 is rated. Portal 2 is definitely rated. I'm having fun with the rated section. I
Rated
think
is fun, just games that
this is a
games that
fun
people
thought
like it are
experiment.
also fine.
Or just things everyone generally agrees on.
Oh, you know what game's pretty rated? Wait, I got a real underrated pick. Hold on.
Okay, hit me.
What's up?
Is D4 Dark Dreams Don't Die?
Ooh.
I don't know what that is, but that's a cool
Does
title.
anyone remember? I've owned D4 for
D4
years.
went
I
crazy.
still haven't played it.
D4 is awesome, and it was killed. D4
Yeah.
was sick as fuck. Oh, Half-Life overrated. Half-Life is overrated.
Yeah, big O.
No,
Half-Life's
Half-Life
overrated.
1 is awesome. I think
Half-Life
Okay,
1 is rated. Half-Life 1 is rated.
Half-Life 2 is overrated.
Half-Life 1 is rated. Half-Life 2 is overrated.
Yeah.
Easy.
D4 is awesome. It's by the Deadly Premonition guy. It's the last game he made that got to have a real budget, and because it had a real budget, Microsoft said, "We're not so sure about this one, buddy," after like the second episode, because it was an episodic game, and then they killed it. But it's awesome. It's so cool. I love D4. And that's a game that makes me really sad. Half-Life 1 is rated, though. Half-Life 1 is pretty rated.
Yeah, easily.
Control. I haven't played Control.
Oh,
I don't know if
it's
rated.
Now that my computer can run it.
The
Control's
literal,
pretty rated.
the only thing I know about Control is that one Twitter video of the SpongeBob balloon floating away with the Control soundtrack going like.
Oh, do you know what game is rated? A
What?
Hat in Time is, I think, overrated, and also a Why Don't I Like This Game. But
Okay.
its colleague, Ukulele, is rated.
Yeah.
I think Ukulele is
rated.
exactly where it belongs.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Ukulele's so like close to being good. That game needs like one more pass.
And I
right?
think
One
that's
more
the
coat.
general take on that
Mm.
game.
It's
Alright.
just like it's so
Can I say? Sorry, I'm sorry for
kind
interrupting
of
you.
bad.
Interrupt her.
It's obnoxious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like it's just enough bad. It's like it's
very
like it's
kind of
literally like
bad.
you're playing the first pass of a game.
Yeah, it's very, very kind of. It's there's like a world where Ukulele is good.
Was
They
it gonna
could
be rated? Not
Right.
overrated, not underrated.
The
just
opinion
rated.
on it's just right, basically. Like,
That's
yeah.
right.
Like, yeah, all right, yeah.
That's
This
rated.
game's about as popular or unpopular as it should be. Bayonetta's overrated.
Yeah, easy.
Bayonetta.
You know what's rated? You know what's rated? Every single Telltale game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
single one has
yeah.
been rated. Not negative or positive with that. Just
It's just like, it
100%.
just
Like,
is.
yeah. Yeah. You got me there.
Actually, I don't know if Bayonetta's overrated or if Bayonetta is criminally overexposed.
You have to
Ooh,
have
That's a fair one.
Minecraft
very-
Story Mode is totally rated. People think about
very-
Minecraft Story Mode what they should. Sorry.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to have a very stupid brain to like Bayonetta, I think.
Oh my god!
What?
What? That's a mean thing to say!
Oh my
You
god!
have to have a
Not even
stupid
true.
brain?
I think stupid brain is not the term I'm looking for.
You have to be a moron to like Bayonetta.
No,
It's like
God.
a mechanically complex game.
That's
Oh
what
my
I mean.
God.
That's what I mean by having a stupid brain.
Oh!
Fuck.
Can you
What
say
the
fucked
hell?
up brain
Nobody
instead?
understood that.
Is that what you mean? Like, you have to have like a fucked up brain?
Like,
Yeah.
I don't even like that game. I think
Okay,
that
so
I
you
think
mean the
that shit
opposite
sucks.
of what you said.
Like,
Yeah.
That's really funny. Okay.
I think
Oh my
Bayonetta has
God.
the exact same issue that Hi-Fi Rush does for me.
So,
oh my
so you're.
God.
Okay, can we let's change gears here.
man.
You hate but everyone likes.
Fuck. There's a lot of those for me.
I
This
mean,
is-
those are all.
This
they're
is
all
easy for
really
me. This is easy for me. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. I do not like this game. If you think Boot does not like this game because like he was like this will age terribly,
I just
think
said with age terribly. I don't
yeah,
think it's bad.
I hate Breath of the Wild. I hate Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry. I've talked about this on stream a bunch of times, so I'm not gonna like get
Cass
into
is awesome.
it. But
Dude, Cass isn't even that awesome. He just looks awesome.
no character is
That's
that
enough.
awesome in Breath of the Wild because
Yeah.
no character has more than 5 lines of dialogue in the whole fucking thing.
I love Cass because he just sits by a
He
rock
just
and
sits
he's
by a
singing,
waterfall
And
going,
then he's like, "Oh, here's the ancient song that I
"Hero
learned."
Your who stood
I've
on
been-
a rock and got hit by lightning. Hey, what could this song possibly
Oh,
mean?
I found an ancient song. It goes like this. There's a treasure chest in the stream. If you find it, it'll be cool. I wonder what that means. I don't know, Cass. What does that
That's
mean?
his entire role in the story. It's awesome.
Oh
I'm
my God.
struggling to think of a pick for this, but this happens to me all the time.
Yeah. I've burned through all of mine on overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate any of the games in overrated. Is my problem. Like, I feel like
I hate TF2.
overrated.
I can like, switch TF2 over to I hate but everyone likes.
Over.
I
Yeah.
kind of agree.
I don't hate TF2. I have fond memories of TF2 because I did play TF2 for a
Doom
long
Eternal.
time. But
I
like,
didn't have the nostalgia
hate Doom
factor.
Eternal? Whoa, that's
fair.
that's a weird one to hate. Not
That's
like
like
weird.
I
Hate
get it,
Doom
though.
Eternal.
I
Oh, yeah.
get it. Like
Okay.
I completely get it.
No, here's the problem. I can't say, oh yeah, Pokemon, because 3 separate people said Pokemon. Not everyone likes Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon gets shit on all the time. People get mad about
Yeah,
the
that's
trees
true.
in those games.
Yep.
Yeah, some people like Pokemon, but I don't know.
I hate but everybody likes. What are some games that you guys like? Just like real quick.
Final Theatrhythm, Final Fantasy, Final Bar Line.
Dragon Quest. I
What?
hate Dragon Quest. I hate the entire franchise of Dragon Quest.
Okay, well, I guess that fits.
I
the
think
bill.
that's a fine pick.
Every aspect, every inch of gameplay, every inch of writing, every character design. I hate that franchise, except the slimes. Rocket Slime whips. Everything else sucks.
There are some games I could pick for this, but I want to save them for other categories over here, like worst game of all time.
What's that category? What's that fucking category of? It's like, oh, the Warriors games, the blank Warriors games. Fuck those games, dude.
Dynasty Warriors.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Dynasty
people
Warriors
generally
games.
like.
Yeah, I thought those games
Yeah.
get like shitty review
I
scores.
There's
When
just
that
fucking
Dynasty
Zelda
Wars
one came
games
out.
is that the people who like Dynasty Wars play them, and that's it.
That first Zelda one came out. People talked about it like it's like
Yeah, because Zelda
God,
fans
dude.
fucking jack off to anything Zelda.
maybe this is my little Nintendo pocket, but like on the Wii U, people were so starved for video games that they thought that hitting the A button and making a bunch of guys go "Whoa!" and making a big explosion of like low poly corpses was like actual fucking
The
gameplay.
thing about Dynasty Warriors games is that if they make a Warriors game starring the guys you like, it's possible to have fun with them in
Here's
the
the
same
thing.
way that it's possible. Let me talk. It's easy that you can have fun with them in the same way that you can have fun with a beat 'em up game. Where if they look cool, it's fun to play as a guy that you like and have animations happen.
Yeah.
Because when I was heavy into my building Gundam models phase, I played the fuck out of Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 on the PlayStation 3, and it wasn't a good game, but I did like collecting Gundam mobile suits and driving them around and hitting things with swords. It wasn't, like, good, but still.
The creator of Dynasty Warriors following the success of Hyrule Warriors, was asked if you could make a Warriors game of any franchise, what would it be? And he said, honestly, I'm desperate to make a Mario Warriors. I think that would be really fun.
That would be so fucking funny.
That would be easily the best possible choice, and instead they did 2 separate different Zelda ones and another Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Because Nintendo would never let that
had to
happen.
have said no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miyamoto is the wall between that dude. It'd
Yeah.
be so funny.
That Miyamoto will not let anyone make a good Mario game ever again until he dies.
Imagine Mario with like a big fucking hammer, just million
Dude.
Goombas getting blown away.
I gotta
Okay,
say,
so
sorry.
I did read an article that a lot of the Miyamoto red tape thing is misinformation and mistranslations.
I don't
don't
care.
believe it.
I think it's funny to boogeyman Miyamoto though, because
It
he's
is
like
really fucking
he's such
funny.
a
It's a
friendly
variable of
looking.
things.
He's such a friendly, smiley man that like in my head where he is
Demonizing.
evil, it's
Yeah.
really funny.
There were quotes that people said that Miyamoto hates having stories in games in like a literal sense, which is not true.
What
It's
about
like a thing.
Mario
'Cause
and
there was a thing where it was like Miyamoto was like quoted saying like, "Oh, I don't give a shit about story in video games. Gameplay is the only thing that matters." And he said that's not what he thinks, but he just prioritizes gameplay. And I think that's the article you're talking about.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, which
Mario
is
and
slightly
Rabbids-
different than being the creative director of Mario right now. Point is, how about Mario?
Is
Miyamoto
he
He's
the
on
creative
whips.
director? I thought he was just like kind of a supervisor.
He has like leadership over the Mario franchise
Yeah.
specifically,
I can't think
which
of
is his like
anything.
only role at Nintendo right now. I think.
I can't think of anything else for you hate but everyone likes. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would like to
I know
move
they're
on
there, but-
to you like but everyone hates.
I
Oh,
like
man.
everyone hates
Let me
Overwatch
see.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least as
Yes.
far as I go.
Yeah,
Dwarf Fortress.
people love Dwarf Fortress.
Everyone loves Dwarf Fortress.
Dwarf-
Dwarf
people who
Fortress
play Dwarf
is
Fortress
universally
love it.
beloved.
Even I don't dislike Dwarf Fortress.
I respect what Dwarf Fortress stands for.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sorry. Put Deep Rock Galactic under you hate but everyone likes for Boot's sake.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good
He's in.
pick. That's a good pick
Thank
for
you.
Boot to
Deep
have.
Rock is a very, very good pick.
I can't think of anything I like but
Damn, I
everyone
like
hates.
that everyone hates. You're welcome, Batita
Yeah, I can't
Coco,
think of
but also it's
Oh, Dead
exclusively
by
just...
Daylight.
You like Dead by Daylight?
I think it's fun. I'm
think it's
desperate
fun.
to get people to like fuck around in Dead by Daylight with me. No stakes. But
I fucking downloaded it.
Yeah.
I'll play Dead by Daylight.
let's do it. Let's boogie. We
Yeah,
can
we'll
find
do
a private
four
lobby.
player
Oh my
Dead by
God.
Daylight.
It'll be awesome.
Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm trying to think of video games that exist.
I'm trying really hard right now. Yeah.
What's a video game I've played? People hate Mario Sunshine these days. Isn't that weird?
I don't think.
That's
Everyone
not like my
hates it.
pick,
Yeah.
but people
I
do
can't
hate
think
that
of a
game.
game I like that everybody hates.
There was a video like a year or two back that was like, the flood is a bad mechanic. It just extends every jump. And I think that might be
People-
where a lot of the
No,
Sunshine
there's-
hate comes from.
People just really, really don't like it. People hate blue coins. People hate app levels in the game. People think the game is really buggy and unplayable.
It's
It's,
not
easily,
that buggy.
yeah,
There's a couple
easily the
things
most
that
hated
stand
one.
out, but
There's a lot of things that stand out, but also it's like I love that game. I love that game.
I don't know. I really got nothing here. I
Let
think.
me
Yeah.
charge my brain. I have to charge my brain. I can't be negative. We've been too negative this whole fucking stream. Game I love that everyone hates.
I just can't think of anything I like that is like widely disliked. I guess.
That you like that is widely disliked. I'm charging. What's a game you guys don't like?
Yeah, just chat. Talk about games you just
Talk
fucking
about
Yeah,
games
everyone
you
in
like.
chat. What are some games you hate,
We
chat?
need your help.
Everyone talk about games you hate or that everyone hates. Now,
Dead Cells. I have no opinion.
I have no opinion. I have
Honey Pop.
no. I don't think I like Honey Pop. That doesn't count. That's like
Game
a
you
porn
like,
game.
but everyone hates Skullgirls. Everyone likes
people like
Skullgirls.
Skullgirls.
People like Skullgirls, yeah. Final
I'll take
Fantasy
Honey Pop. Doesn't
14.
count.
Yeah, most people like Final Fantasy 14. Counter
Everyone, like, everyone
Strike.
hates Counter Strike. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
hate.
Yeah, Binding of Isaac. That's a good game to hate.
That's the opposite.
We'll talk
That's a
about
game I hate,
Binding of
but everyone
Isaac
else likes.
soon. We'll talk about Binding of Isaac soon. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
World of Warcraft, Borderlands, Dream Drop Distance. Dream Drop Distance.
That's
We'll
like
get we'll get to Dream Drop Distance too, probably.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Oh, game I like that everyone hates: Metroid Federation Force.
Oh shit.
Okay,
That's
there
a
you
good.
go.
That's a good pick.
Metroid Federation Force is a good game. Legitimately
It's-
true fact, 100% just
What's
perfectly
Federation
fine.
Force?
It was
It's a
pretty
3DS, a 3DS. I think a 3 or 4 player
Oh, is it
Metroid
with the
Prime
little chibi
style
guys?
gameplay. Yeah, with the little chibi
this-
versions of the
it
same.
I
came
hate the
out
chibi
during
guys.
the Metroid drought. If they had just released it as like something,
Yeah, no, seriously. They tried to give it the Metroid name to make it like a more popular video game, I guess. Be like, yeah, we'll put a brand on it, but the Metroid fans were very, 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 very mad about it.
Yeah.
Because it was like, we haven't had a Metroid game since 5 years ago. Well, it was more than that at that time. It was on the
yeah,
Wii.
it was a big drought for Metroid.
It was a big drought.
and it was
yeah,
like
so-
Other M was like the last
Other
thing that
M's
came out.
awesome.
Yeah.
Can I put a game that I haven't
game's good,
actually
though.
played, but I've seen people play, and I think it looks awesome? Does that count?
Wait,
Like,
what?
Can I put a game that I haven't actually played myself, but I've seen be played, and I like conceptually that other
Hit me.
people hate?
Hit me.
Sure.
I think that DMC, the American
Yeah!
guy, cool
Yeah!
short-haired Dante DMC.
Dude, I want to play that one.
I think that DMC game is awesome. I think it looks better than white-haired Dante games do. I think it's the funniest game ever made. So
I don't think it looks bad, but I don't think it's that. I won't go that far.
no,
What
I
did
don't.
he, like,
I
show
wouldn't
up
go
again
that far, but I
in
think that
DMC
I think
5 and
DMC
everyone
is
loves them?
sick. I don't know.
I think my favorite thing about that version of Dante is that famously, the skin for him in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite looks notably better than Dante's disgusting default skin.
Yeah,
God.
Dante
Somehow it
looks
is, like,
so
the better
bad in
look
that
for him.
game. White-haired
He
Dante.
looks very, very bad in that game.
My name's Dante the Demon Slayer. He's so cool, dude. He's so fucking
I love
cool.
Dante. I'm gonna play those games. That's a game franchise that I need to play.
I would like to play those games, not on stream because I'd be bad at them, like really bad at them.
Game
it
I like.
wouldn't be fun, but
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
all right. Everyone likes.
Everyone likes. What's a game that everybody likes?
What's a game that everybody likes?
Undertale.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, no, there's some haters out there.
what about Tetris? Everyone likes Tetris.
Yeah.
I
Everyone
love
likes
little
Tetris.
Super
Nobody
Hot. Not
dislikes
everyone likes
Tetris.
that. Not everyone likes Deltarune.
I think
People-
Super Hot's not a bad one.
Not everyone likes Deltarune, especially now that there are gay characters in it.
I think Deltarune definitely not. Super Hot's a maybe. I think Super Hot's one of those games that's like hard to hate.
Snake.
Minesweeper.
I hate
Wait,
No,
can you
a
put
lot of people
Minesweeper? Can you
hate
put
Minesweeper.
Can you put Minesweeper under games I like that everyone hates?
Yeah, I can. I can actually. I'll do that right now. Yeah.
Metroid Dread.
Metroid Dread.
I don't think it's like strong enough to be everybody loves it, but I
I
haven't seen anything.
I've
negative
seen
about it.
people say that game's not very good. Actually, a few times. I've seen people say like, "Oh, people only like this game because it's the first Metroid game in a long time. It's not actually good." Minecraft. I
Sounds
don't.
kind of insane.
I don't think everyone likes
Metroid
Minecraft.
Dread.
Here's the thing: if you don't like normal Minecraft, then you like creative mode, and if you don't like creative mode, you like normal Minecraft. Everyone likes Minecraft.
What if you don't?
Plants
like
vs
it, though?
Zombies. Everyone loves Plants
You
vs
don't like
Zombies.
Plants vs Zombies.
Angry Birds.
I don't like that either.
Temple Run.
I don't like that.
Jetpack
either.
Joyride. Doodle Jump. Doodle Jump.
You're just listing mobile games. You're just
They're
listing every
huge.
phone game ever made.
Doodle Jump is good. You never played Doodle Jump?
I think that Tetris is the only game everyone likes.
Let me Google most universally beloved video game.
Like, not everyone likes Mario, I think. Not everyone likes Zelda. Not everyone likes those big games. Not everyone likes, like...
Here's the thing, I already said Mario Kart. Mario Kart's beloved. I don't think
think-
anyone hates Mario Kart.
Yeah, you know what? I think everyone likes Mario Kart. Is that fair? Like, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that valid?
Yeah, I think that's valid. I feel like there's not many people who turn down Mario Kart. Wii Sports?
Wii Sports is a good one. It's all fucking Nintendo games. All of them.
That's what they're good at, dude. They're good at making games that everybody plays.
Mario
Nobody has any
Kart.
major opinions
Like,
about.
what about everyone hates?
Everyone hates. Yick.
Yick showing up a lot on this list.
Yandere Simulator.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Garten of Bon Bon.
Oh yeah, everyone hates that Garten of Bon Bon these days.
What?
I've never heard of that
Garten
in
of
my life.
Bon Bon, the
Oh,
mascot
wait,
horror
hold
thing?
on.
This is like YouTube
Oogie
content
Woogie?
for 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
Poppy's
I
playtime.
hate the Toby Custard Machine. I hate it.
This isn't even necessarily games. It's just something that everyone just.
Everyone hates Balan Wonderworld.
No, I love Balan Wonderworld.
People
Yeah,
like Balan Wonderworld.
that's a. Oh, do they?
Damn, I like that everyone hates Balan
Yeah,
Wonderworld.
that is a good one for you.
Whatever is surrounding Hogwarts Legacy, opinions are based entirely on like J.K. Rowling and the political climate.
Well, it's
So I don't
also
think it really
not
counts
a-
for this like game discussion.
And also, it can't be everyone hates because there's people who are trying really hard to like
It
that game.
has ultimately been an extremely financially successful game. It sold like
Yeah, so you can't
it
call
sold
it
like a
hits.
trillion copies, and people who don't care about anything.
Yeah, people who have normal brains and don't go on Twitter bought it a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, people who don't know about anything like or
Isn't that-
bought the
isn't that
game. I
interesting?
don't even think it's like a good game either. Like from what I understand, it is not good, really. But a lot of people bought it
so I
because it's
stole
a
it.
Harry Potter game.
I stole the game, and it's fine.
Yeah, I've heard it's like a 7 out of 10, right?
Yeah, people saying it's actively bad are probably just doing so because of J.K. Rowling, which like yeah, she should get like asterisk censor. But it's like unrelated to the game, kind of.
Yeah, no, definitely. I wouldn't count.
Oh yeah, Duke Nukem
Um,
Forever. Everyone hated that one. That's
Any amount of
that's
interest,
true.
though, steal that shit. Just steal it.
Duke Nukem Forever. Everyone hates. I don't know.
the turf crack. Move on with your life.
Yeah, get the crack was made by a turf, which is really funny. It's like turf versus turf out there.
It's a hard world. Let's just move on to the positive gaming. Best combat.
Best combat. Oh god, I totally have an answer for this. Can I put another one game I like but everyone hates?
It's so
I have a
full
lot
of
of these.
games. Okay,
Zelda 2.
Yeah. That's
I
fair.
almost Zelda
What?
2. A split second, I almost went for best combat for a split second.
What?
My brain went. I know it's not. I know it's not. But like in my brain, I really like the combat in Zelda 2. But also, it's a fucking NES game, and here's my take. This is unrelated to either of these. If Zelda 2 got a sequel on the Super Nintendo, it would be a top 10 video game. Does that make sense for me to say?
Yeah, we were playing Super Nintendo
Like-
games, and that's like when they started making real video
If
games.
you,
Also, I'm gonna be right
if
back.
you
really fast.
did, if you take here's my explanation for that. If you take Metroid, NES, and that becomes Super Metroid, like that process, that's like just a raw upgrade. That's better hardware, better game design. That's it. If you did that to Zelda 2, it would literally be like a top 10 video game of all time. I'm describing ActRaiser. I don't know shit about ActRaiser.
You kind of are describing ActRaiser.
I'm going to look up ActRaiser. I'm going to look up ActRaiser gameplay. How's your shield work in it?
I don't remember.
That's very important. The shield is extremely important.
Best combat. I'm like racking my brain for best combat.
Yeah, we can think about it. We can plan ahead without Qweave.
Hmm.
No, dude, this is not even fucking close. This is not even close.
I think it's the logical extension.
No, it's not. I'm looking at ActRaiser gameplay. ActRaiser gameplay, you just hit the button and he swings his sword. There's no sword play. Zelda 2 is one of the only fucking video games that makes it feel, like, especially on the NES, like you have to win a fight. You have to, like, think about how your opponent is playing. You have to actually, like, block and dodge and think about your
Did
height.
anyone get best combat, or are you just talking about Zelda 2 that whole time?
We're just talking about Zelda
We were
2.
talking about best combat, but it changed to Zelda 2.
Let's not talk about Zelda 2.
You changed it to Zelda 2.
What's a game with best combat from anyone
Best
else?
combat?
I can't. Oh man, I don't know why every game I've ever played has like left my head today.
Yeah. We're thinking about it. I'm using my brain.
So I'm gonna pick something that's not a very popular take.
Mm-hmm. Hit me.
My favorite combat I have had in a game, and it's not like an unpopular take either. This is like a pretty popular take, but like it's not that popular in some ways for like one reason. I've always really loved all the combat in Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. And this is an unpopular take, not because people don't also think this, it's because everyone says Bloodborne. I like Dark Souls combat more. That's it.
Elden Ring has really good combat.
I really love Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3's combat, like, specifically. I type Dark Souls 2. I do not like Dark Souls 2 combat that much.
People are gonna hate me, dude.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, 2 games that I love playing. Just, like, those are games that I just will, like, fuck around and do combat for fun in. Are people gonna hate you?
What do you two think? I'm not gonna go yet.
Warframe!
Warframe?
I like Warframe combat.
Okay. I haven't played Warframe, really.
The one I have is a wildly unpopular opinion. I'm gonna say Breath of the Wild.
Oof.
Yeah, that is.
That's I know.
Oof.
The literal most I've ever enjoyed any level of combat in a video game is Breath of the Wild.
You should try playing Dark Souls.
No, because it's not. It's the utilizing the world around you is what makes the combat fun. And no other video game lets you do that.
Oh, Monster Hunter combat is also very good.
No, Monster Hunter combat sucks, dude.
No, it's awesome.
Okay, we'll talk about this next.
I have 2 attacks and I love both of them.
You played like the 3DS Monster Hunter and that's it, Boot.
No, I didn't. I described this to Qweave. I'm going back to Breath of the Wild, so I'm going to explain myself. Because there's some people who are like, this shit sucks. One of the first things that happened in Breath of the Wild is I found myself low on resources. I have, like, not many healing items. I have one enemy that has a thing that I want, and I have, like, 2 shitty swords that break. And, like, a leaf and a fucking 1 fire arrow and whatever. And the idea of saying, okay, I need to beat this with these 3 total resources. The thing that I have to do is just figure that out. It's like solving a fucking puzzle. I try something, it doesn't work, I die, I go back to it. And eventually I find like a method that's like lighting grass on fire, blowing it towards them, lights a guy so it doesn't wake him up while he's sleeping, blows up a barrel, gets the big guy down, run to the big guy, take the sword that he let down, kill the small guys with it, that breaks. And I have one opponent that I have to beat with my normal weapon. That's wonderful.
I think
that's such a wonderful little situation to end up in.
It's like the first hour of the game is like that, and then you get good weapons, and you don't have to do it ever
even when
again.
I got good weapons, it was fine. But I do think that game's too easy. I think
so
like
kind of a silly take.
Hit me.
Super hot.
Sure,
that's fair. It's like fair.
That's fair.
Like the dream combat that I'd look for in a video game is I need something with like a couple of cancels, enemies that don't have a bajillion health, something that I have to think with. I want like RPG combat in a real active sense, quote unquote. Does that make sense? Because RPG combat is something very fun where it's like you really have to think about what you're doing and you're kind of puzzle solving your way through a fight. But in an RPG, it just ends up being stat boost and hit them really hard, and that's it.
See, I want
to think about it in gameplay and move around and run my way through it.
My problem with Breath of the Wild was that after it is like for me that game was like the combat was fun for 2 hours when everything killed me in one hit. But if you level up or find anything good, then it stops being fun because you're just like you just can brute force your way through everything. I felt no reason,
and then you have all the health as soon as you unpause.
Yeah, I felt no reason to ever use elemental reactions or anything. I didn't do anything shenanigansy because I didn't care enough. I was just like, I'm gonna play the game like I would play any other game instead of forcing myself to do things to have fun with it. And I think
forcing myself to do things. That's just how I thought
I'm talking about myself though. For me, what came naturally in that game was like I'm like arguing. I'm talking about myself. What came naturally in the game was playing it like I would play any other video game. But I think that Breath of the Wild's combat is like, I think that like the general like hitting things with a sword is fine. But I don't know. It was also like straightforward. It just felt like more boring than any other game where you have a sword that I've played.
See, that's why I could never get into like Dark Souls and Souls-like games, though, is that same sort of like problem came up, where it's just like roll, heal, hit sword, and it just feels like I'm doing the same thing for a bit. Like the fact that I have to like think about playing an opponent, I have to like plan how I'm getting in there in the first place and leaving out, I think that's really neat.
Dark Souls is I thought you've never played any of those games.
I played 2.
Oh well then. Oh yeah.
Wow.
That is the one people don't like because of that exact reason you just described.
Well,
So yeah,
It's itself down.
you played that one. No, Dark Souls is fun because its combat is often. It's funny because a lot of the things you could kind of say about what you were talking about with Zelda 2 are applied to the Dark Souls gameplay. It's very
I think that's fair.
very dually combat that's about figuring out what a guy does and figuring out a way to get around it. But like your resources are just like pretty bare bones, but you can do stuff that's fun with them.
Zelda 2 literally might be still on my pick for this.
Breath of the Wild for me, you have a lot of options to do stuff, but it's almost so many options that like I just don't care anymore, and I just want to do it in the most straightforward possible way. Which means that the straightforward possible way isn't actually that like spectacularly implemented. I think that the actual sword play in Breath of the Wild is mid.
See, I think what happens with me is go whenever I try things to go like directly into it, I just die because I'm not that good at the video game.
You feel like Souls games require you to cheese to beat enemies? Never have I encountered that. I think I've cheesed one boss in like a Souls game
I think
before.
I get where you're coming from.
I think that I don't know. I've never
This
had
is
that
why we
problem.
talk. We have all these different tastes thrown them back and forth. I think a game that has a combat system that I truly love has not been invented yet. It's
Maybe,
coming.
yeah.
It's coming. Like in my head, I can see the perfect combat system. You know how if you play Mortal Kombat and you get a combo, it's like 5 total hits tops.
Yeah.
It's never something that's that hard. You get 5 total hits tops. I want that to be something I can do in a combo system, and I want to have to like work to get in that first hit.
I have a question though. How about worst combat?
Worst combat? I have a pick for. I lost it.
Fuck, I have a lot.
Monster Hunter! I hate Monster Hunter combat,
It's
dude.
so weird that you hate it so much.
I hate it. I hate it.
That's insane.
Can I assume that you
I
played
don't get
Monster
it.
Hunter for less than an hour, all things
No, I
combined?
played a lot. I played a lot on the Wii U one that came out, which people liked. So you can't even hold the one that people didn't like.
No idea what your problem with Monster Hunter
I have-
combat is.
It's literally just okay. Let me choose my gun blade. I'm fighting the monster. 30 minutes later.
Did you play solo?
No, I played with 2 other people. It's just fucking peppering him with the thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing some damage to him. I'm doing 1/1,000,000th of damage. I guess I could hit the A button 99 more times.
Were you just
And then
sitting
he'll
there
die.
like shooting him
And
repeatedly?
then I walk too fucking close, and he hits me, and I die, and I have to restart. And I say I'm done.
So
I'm not
so
gonna
you
involve in
found a
this.
weapon you didn't enjoy playing of the many weapons, and then decided
It was
you didn't
the
like
only
combat.
one that I enjoyed out of them. And it was still my least favorite because it didn't do any fucking damage. I think the damage on Monster Hunter, there's no enjoyment at all to playing through those fights.
I've
It's
never
just
had
like
that
see
problem.
a big thing, walk up to him, do damage to him.
I feel like
his
you
attack's coming,
play
step
video
away.
games in the wrong way sometimes.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What do you do? How do you do the combat in that game?
I'm not
if
even. I'm
hit him
not
with
a
the
Monster
weapon
Hunter
lot?
expert or anything, but I never had a problem where I did 0 damage and just. Sat
It's not
there
0
shooting
damage.
a
It's
thing.
that's exaggeration. That's clearly exaggeration.
I don't know. Monster Hunter
I
fights
mean,
are
they have a
really
big
in
long.
the right spot.
I don't fucking know.
Well, that's like part of it. Oh my god.
Yeah, they have like weak points and stuff. I think generally.
They have like armor.
Yeah, it's like if you. Yeah, it's like if I'm. It's like. I don't know. I don't know. I can't have
I'm
much.
sorry that I
opinion.
don't
I'm
remember the exact specifics.
No, I was gonna say
of
I
Monster
can't say
Hunter when it
much.
came
I'm
out on
not.
the
I'm
Wii
not.
U.
I'm not like a Monster Hunter fan or anything. I just have. I
It's
just
the
haven't
amount of,
really.
like distaste is like something I haven't really seen before.
I just have
it's-
not had that exact problem before, really.
If you hunt takes more than 25 minutes, you're literally playing the game wrong. It did not take more than
You
25
know what?
minutes.
Here's
I'm
the
still
thing.
exaggerating.
Monster Hunter might have the kind of issue where if you want to know exactly what you're doing and you don't want to end up in situations like that, you need to like look stuff up or know someone who already knows what they're doing, which is like I would call that like not necessarily a flaw, but it's something that can be a big downside for
It's just
a lot of
I
people.
don't
Yeah.
I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing in that situation. If not, walk up to him and hit him with my 1-button attack. Maybe I have like 2 or 3 moves or whatever. But I don't know like what else I do other than like wait for him to do an animation and then hit him with a move. and then it takes forever because he has a health bar that stretches
What the
across the
fuck?
screen.
Why are you calling Monster Hunter an MMO? What?
I don't strike you as an MMO person. No, I'm not an MMO person.
Not an MMO,
That's
really?
It's funny. It's the same exact reason why. It's the same exact reason why.
What?
I'm so
They're
confused.
MMO
different
combat?
gameplay.
Those are
They're
No, but-
completely
so different.
games
I'm saying
design
MMO
themselves.
combat in the general sense has a very similar thing.
Yeah, in that you're doing
In that I have to wop up and do piddly damage and then step back and react to their attack motion and then go back in and do piddly hits and then step back and react to
Not
attack
what it's-
motion.
What MMO have you played?
I'm just saying in the general sense.
This is the break.
Okay, that's not
this
how
is
MMOs
this is
are.
the one everyone's interrogating you on.
What do you do in an MMO? What's give me an example of MMO combat?
I press 1 and then I press 2 and then I press 4 and then I press 7.
Okay, how much damage do those do?
Yeah,
A
Boots
billion.
right. I don't know what.
I'm
like,
literally
the issue
right.
here.
Like I don't know. I don't get. I'm not saying-
I don't disagree with you. I was saying something as a joke.
I don't follow.
All right, I won't tell jokes anymore.
I'm not talking about your joke. I'm saying I don't follow and being interrogated here.
I think let's leave Monster Hunter behind and move on to anyone else's opinion too. Someone else say something that they can be interrogated about.
Games with bad combat.
It's not a L. Like that's you literally just said Monster Hunter has a high barrier of entry. I would consider that to a degree actually to be a bit of a problem. I think high barrier of entry where it's like if you don't know everything about this franchise and all the monsters that have been in the series for fucking 20 years, then you're going to have a bad time.
That's like not true. You can there's like in-game there's a lot of in-game information that
No way.
and like tooltips and tutorials like you're supposed to there's resources for you to use in the game.
I think doing
I
tutorials is
just don't
kind of
like
lame
big health
though.
bars. I don't like big health bars and limited attacks.
I think
Destiny
it doesn't have a
2
tutorial.
PvP.
Oh yeah, wait,
I
hold
think
on,
the
that's
tutorial shit
good.
is optional because if you've been playing the series for like 10 years, you want to just like get straight into it, right?
Then you have to do tutorials if you haven't been playing the series for 20 years.
That's
That
how
kind of
things
stuff
go.
gets-
You learn how to play a game.
I don't have to do tutorials in them for every game though. I am.
Tutorials are bad.
I'm not anti-tutorial, but I think like I don't know. This is just getting into other like unrelated game design opinions.
I'm having fun.
I don't even know what I'm arguing about. I fucking hate tutorials.
Yeah, no, I don't like tutorials. I like when a game teaches me a thing by just like I do the thing in the game normally and I kind of figure it out.
Someone in chat saying skill issue. It's not skill issue.
Yeah,
it's just boring,
stop
dude.
having a
I just
stop
get
getting
bored.
so mad
I'm
about
sorry.
the Monster Hunter
Kind of,
opinion. You're getting like way too mad about it in chat. I can't think of a worst combat game really. Actually, I
Yeah.
can. Borderlands.
You know what's good? Wait, you know what's good? combat?
Borderlands fucking sucks. This is a terrible game series. All
Oh.
these.
Minecraft sucks.
Yeah, Minecraft has terrible combat too.
Minecraft combat
I-
is shit.
I like how it feels to shoot a gun in Borderlands.
I like how it
Borderlands.
feels
Really
to
good
shoot an
thing
arrow
about
in
the game.
Minecraft.
Borderlands is a game where you go and you find the biggest gun with the biggest numbers you can, and then when you shoot a guy, they blow up into a billion pieces, and that's the whole game for 30 hours.
Minecraft, you just fucking click. It's insane.
Not
I-
Monster. I meant to say Minecraft.
Hypixel...
Oh, Don't Starve is a good answer too. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't Starve is the worst.
Yeah.
Don't Starve sucks. This game's bad. This is just a bad video game.
Minecraft, when the Hypixel servers were still up, they opted into the old combat where you literally just mash mouse 1. Like, oh my god. It's not great.
Let's move on to big personal impact.
Can
I have
go
an
back and
answer
say,
for this. Oh, sorry.
Real quick. Best combat of Paper Mario.
Wait, what?
Best
I said real
combat,
quick. Best
Paper
combat. I'm gonna
Mario.
put Paper Mario.
Best
think
combat,
you're right.
Paper Mario.
I
Worst
get a pass.
combat,
Like,
Monster
you
Hunter.
get what I mean.
You're right.
You
Yeah.
get what I mean by that. Like, I was skipping it because I don't think RPG combat's that fun inherently.
But
It's like a different
Mario,
thing.
Stands out.
Paper Mario
You know
stand out,
what?
like, it's inherently enjoyable.
I would put Divinity Original Sin 2 in Best Combat too. It's already in different categories, so I won't. But Divinity Original Sin 2 has the thing you were talking about with Breath of the
Yeah, you
Wild,
talked about
except
this.
it's useful for the whole game, even if you're not like.
Not
even
to-
if it's
you don't
not-
have to drag me down.
I'm not dragging you down. I'm not dragging you down. I'm just saying that like it's like feels like it's not as optional and is kind of like a fun thing to fuck around with. Yeah, that one's
I'd play it.
that's a fun one.
Again, I prefer a strategy RPG.
That's
in a
what it
general
is,
sense,
yeah.
Which I think it is. Yeah.
It is. It's like a top-down kind of tacticsy type RPG, except you're not on like a grid or anything.
I kind of want to play Triangle Strategy.
Triangle Strategy's name makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, it does.
Triangle Strategy.
Exact same vibe as Octopath Traveler. Like,
okay.
come on.
Yeah.
Big personal impact. I'm gonna go
That's
first.
sick.
Yumi Nikki, baby.
True,
Yeah.
real shit.
Yumi Nikki's huge. I played Yumi Nikki when it was like a pretty recently like thing people were discovering in the West. There was like one Let's Play of it total that had like 500 views, and I was like, this looks cool as fuck. And it influenced my taste in everything and had a big impact on me
True.
creatively forever. I would also say LSD Dream Emulator, but
I was
it's less
just
so.
gonna suggest LSD.
Yeah, LSD's a good pick. I think that I knew about Yumi Nikki first, and LSD Dream Emulator was like cool, but I think that Yumi Nikki was more impactful to me because it's a little bit more structured with what it does.
Yeah, Yumi Nikki was a huge influence. LSD's ideas were really influential, even if the the actual game part.
LSD's awesome. I still really like LSD.
Yeah.
But Yumi Nikki probably in my top 5 video games still. Very, very impactful game.
Dance Dance Revolution.
I also had
That's
two
fair.
other D games, Deltarune and Disco Elysium.
Mm-hmm.
If your game starts with a D, it's probably good.
True.
Divinity.
Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze?
But no, that begins with a D. Begins with a D. That's not my pick.
Okay. I was like, all right. I don't know.
I love that game, but that's not. That's just saying the game that begins with the D that I really like. Game with big personal impact. I can't say Earthbound again. That sucks.
Earthbound would also be in there for me.
I feel like in terms of personal impact, I can't not say fucking Earthbound. It's impossible for me not to. I could say Mother 3 more so, but
just say Earthbound. It's fine. You can say.
Yeah, I'll say Earthbound again. And the reason why, one, that was the first game that I ever got involved in like a quote-unquote fandom for. Earthbound got me into Homestuck. Homestuck got me into Furry. Furry got me into every single thing that I do in my life. My entire sense of humor comes from Earthbound. My entire sense of color design comes from Earthbound.
Yeah. Super
Like-
Nintendo Red.
Yeah, I like every fucking color that I pick. If you look at the colors that I like to use for things, and you look at the Mother 3 color palette, which is just a continuation of the Earthbound one, every fucking color there shows up. The green that's currently on Synth's face and kind of Noel's shirt, that's the grass texture from Earthbound.
Ooh.
I think that's
Inherently,
fun.
like, in my brain, that connection exists with, like, every design trait that I like. Comes from those video games. So it's like, I
That
can't,
is,
dude,
yeah.
like, it's so weird. That game, inherently, I can't ignore that one.
Yeah, I love Earthbound. I've actually been wanting to replay it, like,
I'll replay
very
Earthbound.
soon.
I would love to.
I want to
Earthbound
play
again.
Earthbound in general. I have never played it past the first
Really?
area. Yeah, I've played through Onet and then I get bored.
It's such a hard game for me to recommend to people because, like, Mother 3 is just a better game in every way, and I will generally just recommend someone play that instead because there's
Yeah.
no reason not to. Everybody should play
wait.
Mother 3.
Okay,
game is literally
I remembered
perfect.
one for I like but everyone hates. The
Hit me.
Last of Us 2.
Oh,
Yay!
That is truly like I can never tell anybody I like it.
that's
You can tell me
funny.
you like it.
I don't know anything about Last of Us 2, so
The thing with Earthbound is like everything. I love everything about it, except it's not particularly fun. And again, I talk about I don't like RPGs. I don't like piddly damage numbers. That game has one benefit to its combat system, and it doesn't kick in until you have over 100 health.
I'm
I
trying
think
to
it's
think.
Earthbound is like fine classic like JRPG.
Yeah,
combat.
exactly.
That
Which is my
doesn't get in the
least
way.
favorite thing in the world. But like, yeah.
At least
I
it
like
has
the
like.
rolling health meter.
I think that Earthbound has one advantage, which is that it has like very normal JRPG combat, but it does have enemies that are like fun to look at instead of like you're fighting
Yeah.
a goblin. I
Yes,
think
this
that is like a bonus in the same way RPGs are kind of like beat 'em ups in that way, you know?
true. Lots of games are kind of like beat 'em ups.
Any game where half of the appeal is that it has like cool, like oh man, oh man, there's fun stuff to look at, but the gameplay itself is kind of like a little bit flat or repetitive, that's a beat 'em up type game. All of them.
Here's the
RPGs
thing, though, like,
are like that.
There's
sometimes.
such thing as good RPG combat.
Oh, no, totally. Again, RPGs are like probably my favorite, like overall, like large scale genre. If you were to scale things down to like action, RPG, strategy, RPG is probably my like favorite genre. But
We already
also,
talked about this. Oh, sorry, go on. I thought you were done.
I don't know.
I
what
love
was gonna
3D
say.
platformers.
You threw me
I
off.
love 3D platformers.
I was talking to Noel said this earlier, but I was playing Dungeons of Ether. That game's combat system is so fucking fun.
It's crazy.
It's so fucking fun. It's like I see shit like this, I'm like, I wish. Just having to think that much about
It's
what
such
I'm doing, it like, and you're supposed to do that for most RPGs inherently. Like you're supposed to have that same thought process, but in the same way that Qweave like just brute forces with like Breath of the Wild, where it's like I'm just gonna do the thing that's like I can damage it, whatever. Why would I bother? I get that with RPGs, where it's like I have an attack that does damage, and of course I'm gonna do my fucking attack. And then that makes me dislike the whole game because all I'm doing is just hitting the attack button because it works.
Hold on. Other game with big personal impact, Lisa.
Oh, real shit.
Lisa whips.
Lisa whips. Lisa is also one of my favorite games ever.
It's crazy how good it is.
No, Lisa's great.
People don't talk about Lisa. That's like in the category of like big indie games.
And also, game I like but everyone hates is Lisa the Joyful, the DLC sequel to Lisa that everyone complained
I
about.
love it. Wait, people don't like the Joyful?
People hate it a lot, actually.
Oh man, what the hell? What?
I think it's good.
I think Lisa has a really cool combat system too.
Lisa would actually have been a good pick for depressing game, but that's my thing. I think it fits more in this category. Yeah. Depressing game is very
personal
reductive.
Impact is huge on Lisa.
Yeah. How about a game with no personal impact?
Most of them.
Oh
well,
man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna quickly big personal impact. I'm gonna put Night in the Woods because I'm not gonna put it anywhere else. I need to have an honorary mention.
No personal impact?
No, I'm good on personal impact.
Oh, I was about to say okay.
Oh
no,
shit!
that
Yeah,
game
that's another
easily
one.
big personal impact. That game, it hit at the exact right point that game needed to hit, and like one very specific arc of that game. Not the game as a whole. Like there's a very specific part that's just like.
If you played Night in the Woods when you were roughly 20 years old, you played it at the perfect time.
Yep.
Anyone who played it when they were younger than 20 years old didn't get the game. You didn't understand it.
Yeah.
And if you played it then when you were older than that age, then you got it.
It's like a 50-50. You're 50-50 about
You probably got it, but also it probably just mostly made you think about stuff that like already has happened in your life.
Yeah.
But I felt so fucking cool that I played that game when I was like,
I got caught in a fucking sweet spot with that game, and it was like, god damn, dude.
Yeah, I played Night in the Woods, like, I think when I was working, like, the first shittiest job that I've ever had, and I was, like, 20, and it was a shit time, and it was a great time to play Night in the Woods.
I played Night in the Woods when I was considering dropping out of college for, like, depression and shit.
That's also a great time to play Night in the Woods.
Yeah, it's a very good time to play Night in the Woods.
Yeah. Alright, game with no personal impact, though.
Personal impact
So
is like most of them.
I'm gonna have to say, this has to be a game that has no personal impact, that had no personal impact at all on you. But a lot of people have a lot of personal impact with this game. Like, you can't just be like, oh, Call of Duty, because, like, yeah, duh.
Okay, yeah.
That's why
I don't know. Like,
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Can I put Battle for Bikini Bottom in game we never play again and put Chicory in no personal impact?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I'll never play
Battle for 5 out of 10. Get out of chat.
Aubrey, that's like so valid.
Spec Ops the Line.
Games are
War is bad.
No, like that game's like
don't do war crimes.
Spec Ops The Line, it's like the first time. The reason that people say that shit like hits crazy is because the people they've only ever played real war games and they thought this one was going to be another Call of Duty, and then they went, oh wait, no, this one's about how war bad.
Here's the thing about Spec Ops The Line. You're actually right, and there are a few things here. First of all, they kind of marketed it like it was a normal war game. Second of all, it was really rare to do, like, a thing that was considered subversive in a game that was presented sort of like a generic AAA game, like Spec Ops The Line was.
I can't
but now
go all the way down. I can't go all the way down on Spec Ops The Line, because I think that's probably the main reason why people in the present day know why white phosphorus is bad.
Yes, that's actually true.
In like a very unfortunate way, that's the main place that people have learned about the existence and problem with white phosphorus.
Yeah, I would actually. Sorry.
I just want to say I don't really have a problem with Spec Ops: The Line.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just corny. It didn't have an impact on me, but I'm not going to say it's like a bad thing to have a game that is like war is bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would like. I don't know. I don't even know if I would go as far as to call it like corny, given when it came out. If Spec Ops: The Line came out today, it would be corny. But in 2011, that was the height of like military-industrial shooter world.
Speaking of fucking white phosphorus war games, you ever play Homefront?
Oh, that game had no personal impact on me.
First of all, that game, no personal impact. That's actually a good one for that. But also, there is a level in that game where you steal all the white phosphorus and then you bomb the North Koreans who are hiding in Home Depot.
It's a good thing that you do it.
And it's like, yeah, dude!
We got him, boys! Hoorah! I love being a Marine! Yeah.
It's the fucking Home Depot parking lot.
Homefront's awesome.
Homefront is a game that... A thing that they tried to do, they were like, this is a game about China invading the United States, but then they had to censor it to be about North Korea because they didn't want to offend China. So, in Homefront, they said, we're going to make this game trying to hit home and make you feel like you're really being invaded. And the way that we're going to do that is by paying real brands to appear in our middle game, in our video game. So instead of going like a burger restaurant, it is real Burger King. There's like a Hooters in the background. There's a whole level in the Lumber Liquidators.
Yeah.
It's it's so fucking funny, dude.
It's really funny.
It lands completely wrong. It completely inverts it. That's a very good no personal impact game that I said accidentally.
Oh god, there's got to be something I can think of that had no personal impact game. For me, I'm gonna also go with the game Everything.
What is that?
Fair.
Have you ever thought about how small we all are in the universe?
That's
Everything's important, but everything is so small. Think about everything. Think about the grand scale of everything. Roll around as a little deer while a British guy reads a fucking audiobook at you. Did no one play Everything?
I don't know what game you're talking about.
You can look up Everything at some point. Qweave is very right about it. I think that this upcoming thing of like, I see a lot of people post this mindset or whatever of look how small we are and nothing that you do matters /pause. I hate that shit. I can't stand that, dude. Everything that you do matters /pause. I hate everything. Yeah. The video game, not everything as a whole.
Yeah, Everything. I didn't like it. I thought that game was corny.
You know what game's corny? The Witness.
Witness is corny.
Witness has no personal impact on me.
I love The Witness just because I really, really, really like line puzzles, dude.
Yeah, any game that like just starts out innocuous and then in the last act randomly starts trying to be something grander for no reason, it just gets under my skin.
Shit. Yeah, I agree.
Jesus Christ, shut up.
Jonathan blows.
Superliminal.
Oh yeah, that game had no impact on me.
Oh my god, I liked Superliminal up until the ending.
The end of Superliminal fucking sucked. That game, I played that game on Picardo. That's an OG stream game. I played that game on Picardo. I finished it in one sitting, and everyone was like, oh, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. And then in the last 30 minutes, it was like, are you fucking kidding me? Alright. Cool game, I guess. I don't know.
Like, I did not fucking ask for this, and this is not really
That's such
the
a
game
fun
you had
way
in
to
mind.
say it. The idea of a game like saying that and use the response being "I didn't ask for this" is
Yeah,
really,
because,
really.
like, I wanted to do some little puzzles. What is this shit?
Ain't wrong.
No personal impact VR chat.
Oh my god.
I think that's a funny answer.
That's just because you haven't gotten your model yet.
I can't even relate. VR chat has done huge things for me.
I just think it's funny to have on there.
I think it's funny to have on there. I agree with
Because
you.
some people get like some people are crazy about it.
Yeah, gotta sleep in VR, bro. I've got to have my headset on, and I gotta
What
be
do
in
you
the
think
furry
of
sleep
sleep in VR,
world.
people?
So it's insane.
I hate sleep in VR. I would never be able to do it. Every headset is the most uncomfortable thing in the
It's
world.
just like you'd burn your eyeballs off.
Well, they'd be closed.
Bro,
Yeah, but you still have light shining directly on them.
yeah, that is true. That's not good for you. If I strap a flashlight to my face while I'm sleeping, it's still
I
gonna
would
hurt
make me
my
happy.
retinas. Like,
We watched a YouTuber video of playing through Mario 64 in VR in one sitting and having to sleep through it and waking up in Peach's castle. I gotta say, there's something about that.
That video
got
pissed
worse
me
art
off.
style.
That video pissed me off so badly because he was like, I'm gonna get 120 stars in Super Mario 64 in fucking 24 hours. He slept for fucking 16 hours of his playthrough. He kept taking naps. Like, okay, cool video, I guess. You played Mario for 8 hours and slept a lot. Alright, dude.
Are there any other no personal impact games? Yeah, that's what I mean. A VR chat is a game that every single person's gonna have a different response to it.
I would like struggle to call VR chat a game.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Like
I agree.
Discord
I agree.
Game.
Time
I
to get
can't-
120 stars.
Discord
Resident
exactly.
Sleeper.
Yeah, put Discord no personal impact.
Discord. Yo, I'm putting Skype.
Can you put Among Us in worst combat?
You just look at it.
I want to block, dude. Why can't I fucking block?
Dude, stop
Where's
speaking!
the
How are they killing me? I want to roll!
Among
I
Us, every
died in
time you
one
get killed,
fucking
it turns into
hit.
a fighting game.
Oh, no parries? Alright,
Yeah,
let's
I want
move
a
to
mod of
favorite
Among Us
game
that
name.
plays the Among Us fighting game every time that you do it.
I'll
Among Us has
finish.
complex combo trees.
I'll finish it one day.
Final Fantasy
Among
12, the
Us.
Zodiac Age.
Every RPG ever is in. I will finish it someday for me. So just like most RPGs,
That's probably true.
every RPG. Yeah.
My game I'll finish someday is Pathologic. I'll finish it someday.
I'll finish it someday. Not to bring it back for the fourth time, Breath of the Wild.
Oh my god.
Elden Ring. I've never beaten.
I
Breath
think
of
I
the
will.
Wild.
No, Breath of the Wild is completely I will finish it someday game.
It's not that hard to finish.
Yeah,
Breath
I
of the
know.
Really
Wild.
short.
That's what I'm saying. I have fun running around in the woods, so like I just didn't bother.
How it Super Lesbian Animal RPG came out like 20 minutes ago? How's that already
Yeah.
in your I'll finish it someday list? That's crazy. It's like been out for 2 seconds. Oh, you want to know what's
Very funny.
the 1,000-Year Door is in mine. I've started and stopped playing this game 5 separate
Yeah.
times. I've never
Oh,
gotten
man.
past
I
like
finally
the
did it. I finally did it.
yeah, never beaten that game. I never fucking get past a certain point
far
for
have you
no
gotten?
reason. I think that I
Generally.
get to the Admiral Babam or whatever being in your party, and then I stop
Oh,
playing the
man.
game.
Yeah,
Last time
chapter-
that we played it, we finished Kill Hokey.
I don't even remember. I guess
think
that's
we
the
finished
farthest.
the train.
I guess
think we
that's-
finished the train.
No, I did not
Can
finish the
you-
train.
Actually, also put 1,000 Year Door in big personal impact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Affected most of my whole shit.
I think that's fair.
Um,
I think of other games that I haven't beaten I like that can be finished. Most games I like are things that you can't finish.
there are like so many games that I need to finish at some point.
5 months? That hasn't. RPG has not been out for 5 months.
That's crazy.
No, it has. That makes sense.
That's insane. No, it
that's
hasn't.
there's no way that's true.
Because it came out before Qweave came out here, and Qweave came out here.
Oh
2.5
god, it
months
has been
ago.
out for that long. That's
What?
gross.
God.
Ew.
I'm moving.
How did 5 months happen that fast? That's crazy.
What the hell?
Oh,
Wait,
I'll finish
December
it someday. I'll finish it someday is Poo PP Century.
It's been out for like less than 3 months.
But it's on this
Okay.
part because I need to finish making the game. That's different.
Yeah, that's fair.
I gotta
Okay,
finish
I'll
making
finish
it.
someday.
I will never finish
Probably.
this.
Oh,
Um,
I'll never finish this. Like I dropped it, and I'm giving up.
Yeah.
Persona 5.
Oh, man, that was doing it.
Persona.
I like that you also said
played
Persona like
Persona
that.
5. I gave up on Okumura's Palace. What a dog shit set piece, dog shit dungeon design. I hated it. It killed
Oh
the
my
whole thing
God.
for me. Yeah, I
Um,
mean, it was really bad.
I haven't played Persona 5. Oh man, this is so hard. I will never.
Tulip? Can you put Tulip?
Yeah, I will never finish Tulip. I'm never gonna finish Tulip. That game. I don't. That's asking for a lot from me finishing Tulip. I don't know if I can do that. That's a hard game to play through the entirety of.
Again,
Hit
I don't
people.
play many games that can't be.
Oh
Finished.
hey, hold on. I'll finish it someday. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna do something crazy here. FF9's in Big Personal Impact. It's also in a game I will finish someday.
Oh
I
my
am
God,
That's
you've
a
I
never
am
real
finished it.
thing.
almost to the end of that game last time I played it. I was almost to the end, and then I something happened. I went on some kind of trip, and it threw off my whole fucking flow.
Sorry, that's probably me.
I'm the
That's
same
how
way
it
with,
happens.
Mother 3.
Have never finished the game. I've just almost finished it.
With Mother 3.
The
ending-
ending finishes Baba Is You.
Yeah, I will never finish this, Baba. Dude, Baba Is You is one of the most impactful video games just in sheer, like, kick the shit out of me. Because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here's a level. Like, I thought I was doing, like, pretty good. I was like, these are getting kind of hard. And I spent, like, a whole day trying to figure out a solution. And I'm like, maybe this will work. Will this work? And I do it. And it puts me back on the menu screen, but I didn't finish the level. So it puts me on the menu screen, and now Baba can move freely. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? And then I move freely, and I solve the menu screen. I solve the map. And it turns out the map is just a level in a bigger map that the whole game
You're
is in.
spoiling all
With
of
this-
Baba Is You for me.
That's not a
I
spoiler.
didn't know that.
I
is a
didn't know
spoiler.
that. I
That
didn't
is
know
a
that, and now I
spoiler.
want
I
to
didn't
play the
know
game
that.
less because you spoiled it for me. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for spoiling a puzzle game to some degree that I found by accident.
That sounds like a big thing.
What a weird. Yeah.
I would
Oh,
prefer to
by
have
the
not
way,
heard
here.
that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Come on. Yeah. Unbelievable.
You said you were never gonna finish it.
Never gonna finish
One.
it, but,
There
like,
is 60 people watching this, and 2 other people here that are not you. why
I
did you do
didn't
that?
think. What
Yeah,
do you mean?
didn't think. You're right.
Okay.
Unbelievable what you've just done. It's like I
Point
didn't
is
know
that
that.
it-
That's a spoiler.
I stopped playing that game when I found that out. That's all I'm saying.
Why did you stop?
That's not the ending of the game. This...
Is that the ending? Can someone confirm if that's the ending?
No, that's not the fucking ending. I just said it's like a whole super map.
Someone said that's the ending.
That's not the ending. And if here's the thing, if the ending of the game is something that I could get by accidentally thinking that something might work, then that doesn't count. It just means there's a lot of game. Game I'll never finish. Game I'll never finish. Celeste.
Even if it's not the ending,
I like that
it's-
attempt
it's
at
like a
diverting
major
discussion.
thing to spoil.
You diverted the discussion by saying something more egregious. So it's
I
not
thought-
that bad to finish. It's not.
I
huge.
thought it was common knowledge.
No, I had no idea about that.
I'm not gonna elaborate on any shit about Celeste.
I don't know what game I'll never finish. I can't think
Like a
of.
fucking plot point. So the guy dies, and no, I didn't do that.
That's still a reveal. That is very much a reveal.
I didn't know.
How did you not
It's
know?
like if-
You
like
just
if you
said
were
you
playing-
You just said you felt awe-inspired by it being revealed.
Yeah, I didn't know that was like.
I guess
No,
I won't
I
I
experience
thought it
awe
was
now.
common knowledge. I thought it was common knowledge. I'm sorry.
It's like you're playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night when it came out, and you're like, oh yeah, get to the upside down castle. It's like, well, the upside down castle.
Yeah, that is it's like, all right. I've been meaning to play Baba Is You since it came out, and I've been trying so hard to ever avoid any like spoilers about it, and now you just
How am I
spoil
supposed to
something-
know that?
If it
By
seems
not
like something
saying
you had to
reveal.
discover, it's probably a spoiler.
It didn't feel like something I had to discover.
You just said it had a huge impact on you.
Shut up.
Yeah, because there was just more game than I thought.
Oh
Since
my god!
spoiled the upside down
Since
castle,
spoiled the upside down castle.
I thought it was the same thing.
Oh my god! Simp, why'd you spoil the upside down
thought this
castle?
was known about. I'm sorry.
So why did you also say that?
I guess I thought this was known about.
I
Sorry,
did. It's
but-
reasonable to
Fuck
think
both
it's
of you.
known
Fuck
about.
both of you. Typical men.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I'm not spoiling anything. I don't talk about
Nope.
shit like that because I care about my viewers.
Oh jeez.
I don't know. I
can't
give up.
believe this.
Actually, I'm never gonna finish Persona 4. I got to the homophobic shit. I stopped
Yeah.
playing that game. That game's
Oh,
homophobic
God.
as fuck. Not playing that one
sucks
again.
so bad. I'm not finishing Persona
Atlas
4.
games are so commonly homophobic. It's crazy.
Yeah, fuck Persona 4. That game sucks. The
Wait, I'll
gameplay was
finish it someday.
fun.
Can you put Persona 3?
Go ahead.
Are you never gonna finish that one?
No, for finishing someday.
Oh, okay. Persona 3 is like the best one, I think.
Yeah. Easy. There's a lot
Persona
of them. I'll finish someday.
3. All right.
Good
I'm,
enough.
I'm sorry for spoiling Baba's You. I didn't even think about it.
It's
okay.
It's
just like,
okay.
kind of irreparable
We,
damage.
we all forgive you, but my day's ruined now forever. This was my good day ruiner. Baba is you is my good day ruiner now.
Boot spoiling Baba is you.
Depressing game. Baba is you.
I just thought that people
Because
knew.
I know what happens in it now.
Wait, there's a lot of space in Good Day Ruiner. Can you put boot spoiling Baba is you?
No.
Yeah, I could do that. Good day ruiner. Spoiling Baba is you. Why'd you do that? Baba hates you now. Baba would fucking beat the fuck out of you. Baba is pissed. Favorite art style?
Oh my god.
No straight roads. What a
Oh man, favorite art style.
sad little game.
I've never heard of
Uh,
this.
Excels in so many aspects except for gameplay.
Dungeons of Ether already.
Really?
Like up there.
Looking up No Straight Roads. I've never heard of this game. Ah. Okay. Oh wait, I've seen this game. Dungeons of Ether. Boot, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh no. It's fine. It's okay. You're not even excited to talk about your favorite art style
I
anymore.
don't know my favorite art style offhand.
Oh, come on.
Say Earthbound again.
I have to think about it. No, I'm not gonna say Earthbound again, even though I do like
I
the rest
think
of Earthbound.
You
Like,
can't-
Okami's art style is really good if you don't look at like the people.
What's art style?
Okami. The people in Okami are
Yeah,
really bad.
Friday Night Funkin'.
I think Roblox.
Hey.
No way.
I'm gonna say, what other games look like shit? There's a whole different section for this called the worst art style. I won't get into it. I won't get into it right now.
Good.
Cuphead.
Cuphead's
Cuphead,
fair,
pretty
yeah. Cuphead's
easy.
fair. That's
Cuphead
its
is a
big
very good
main
art
thing.
style. Psychonauts.
You don't like how Psychonauts
Psychonauts
looks.
is really good.
Psychonauts 2. I like the eyeball level in Psychonauts 2.
Oh wait, yeah, Killer 7.
Oh, Killer
Killer
7.
7's a-
No,
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
easy. That's easy. Killer 7 is like kind of that's a pretty obvious pick actually. Favorite art style. God,
Favorite art style.
there's something that's like
I really like Obra Dinn. That's
That's
not
fair.
favorite.
Oh, that's a very fun game.
It's a good
Yeah.
one.
I don't
though.
think I like Oberdin's art style, but I respect the shit out of it.
I really love it, and I think it works well for the game.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's just like a personal taste thing, but I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
like
There's-
impressive and
something I fucking know I'm thinking of that I like. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't like think of it.
The
I
Paper
can't
Mario
name
that's
it.
on Switch.
Disco Elysium's portraits are good. I think everything else in Disco Elysium's kind of ugly.
It's a low budget game.
Wario Land 4!
Yeah, it's like fine. But the portraits did have like a huge art impact on me.
Wario Land 4.
Wario Land 4. Did I ever tell you that? I probably told this to Qweave. That at work I had to pitch Wario Land 4 in a meeting with like higher ups.
What? You didn't tell me
Yeah.
that.
I had to do. It was for that fucking Sprite project. I had to do a pay-per-view graphic. To do an entrance for a wrestler, and it was like, oh, we want to do like a pixel thing, and they're like, can you do something like Super Mario Bros. Like look like this? And it looked like shit. What they gave me looked like shit. It's like you see like a Mega Man sprite, and it's just like recolored, and it looks really bad. And it's very clearly
it's like
traced over Mega
8-bit.
Man.
It's like
Yeah,
awesome
yeah,
8-bit.
like that. And I was like, okay. I went to that meeting, and my pitch document was fucking Wario Land 4 sprites. And I was like, have any ever played Wario Land 4? Has anyone here played Wario Land 4? I want to make something like Wario Land 4 for this. And then they're like, yeah, do it, because they didn't care. And then I did, and it's wonderful, and it came up, it airs every week. Perfect.
Oh,
So I gotta give it to Wario.
I'm gonna give Oberdin guy more credit. Papers, Please looks really good.
Yeah.
I love how Papers, Please looks.
Yeah!
I've been following the Papers, Please Oberdin dev without knowing because I've been playing their fucking Flash games since I was like 9.
It's so
That's
fun.
really funny. Worst art style. I can think
man.
of so many games.
Can I say it?
Yeah,
Can I
you
say it?
You can say the big one.
Number 1 worst art style of any video game ever. Binding of Isaac. Not even a fucking contest, dude. No question.
Yeah, this game
No
ugly. I
competition.
hate how the Binding of Isaac is the
Unmatched in
ugliest
her
game
field.
ever made. Ugliest game
Literally
ever
ugliest
made.
game ever made.
In the entire history of the world, no one's made a game as ugly as fucking The Binding of Isaac. Looks
That's
like
fair.
shit.
Oh man, I don't know. I like completely disagree. It's gross in what it's depicting, but the actual pixel art is like really well done.
I don't
Hey,
care.
no,
Art style
consider-
sucks.
Consider original The Binding of Isaac Flash.
The original
Also,
Binding of Isaac
even
does
worse.
look fucking nasty.
Horrible. I don't. You know, that's my take is okay. Yeah, like the pixel art's competently done, but I hate the
I
art
didn't
style.
know that game had pixel art in it. I think
It has
I've only
pixel
ever
art
seen the
now.
Flash one.
The Flash one is the one that
I'm
we
gonna
put
just
in.
like grab a screenshot of what it looks like now.
It's the same art, but now it's pixel art.
That's like really reductive. I'm sorry for being a party pooper on this.
No, that's what it looks like. I played Binding of Isaac
I'm looking at this
Rebirth.
one, Isaac, I'm not.
I still hate how it looks.
It looks better than the Flash game.
I think the thing that you're like ignoring is art.
Well, I'm very, very sorry. This is one of the worst screen caps you could have possibly linked.
Oh
to.
yeah, I picked like a really bad one.
Yeah, this is hideous.
Yeah, I
There's
think
nothing
the
in
thing
it.
that you're not
In every
acknowledging
way.
is, it's like I
It's an
said,
empty room.
the pixel art can be competently done. It can be well executed technically, but I hate its art style, which is a separate thing.
Can you show the image that Noel chose
Yeah,
on
please.
Steam?
Yeah.
No,
Let me
you
show
can't
Noel's
fucking roast me like this.
example of how good that The Binding of Isaac looks.
Little Funko Pop looking ass.
I didn't even look at this image. I dragged something right out of Google Images.
This art style's
Dude, He has
awesome.
like 4 baby hairs.
This game's beautiful.
This room is empty and he has 4 baby hairs.
This game's amazing looking.
This is fucking awesome.
It's like a blood bubble.
Also, Friday Night Funkin' looks like shit.
Yeah, that
Ugly,
was good.
ugly ass game. Looks like fucking dog duty. What other games?
Shoutouts to all the modders who make it look better.
Nidhogg
Every-
2.
I'm saying every
Rumbleverse.
Behemoth game, every game by the Behemoth looks fucking ugly. Yeah, Nidhogg 2 is actually like might be my actual number
It
one.
sucks because Nidhogg 2
That-
is really fun.
Nidhogg
And,
2
like, I
is
get it. It has, like-
unbelievable.
It's so weird how they decided, yeah, we're gonna make the ugliest looking game we possibly
Can you bring up a
after making
comparison?
very elegant,
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find a
low,
comparison.
low pixel game.
Yeah, Nidhogg, wonderful limited pixel art game, cool. Nidhogg 2, they're all like weird, like I don't even know how to describe.
They're fucking
how
Muppets.
they are, so
Okay,
it's an art
here's
style.
Nidhogg 1. Everyone knows Nidhogg 1. It's cool, it's
Yeah,
elegant.
that looks
Very,
fun.
very cool style. Nidhogg 1 is very cool in motion because everyone
Not too
moves.
nasty.
Everyone moves like weird little rotoscope guys almost in that
Yeah,
game.
awesome.
Here's a direct remake of that picture from Nidhogg 2. Why'd they do that?
Why?
Why'd they do this, dude?
Nidhogg 2 like shot its head off by making the game look like this. No one liked this game because it
it
looks
was
so
very
shitty.
fun.
Dead on arrival because of it.
Yeah, no, this actually the way they went with this game's art style like killed this game.
No, seriously.
It's insane. They made the game look like a British game. You're right.
When your game is like 1 part mechanics, 1 part graphics, and that's it, you can't make the graphics look
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
seriously.
Yeah, they really fucking killed that game. That game, I think Nidhogg 2 might actually be my number one because that's one of the only games that's art style was so fucking bad that Nidhogg 2 flopped because it looked
nobody
like
bought
shit.
it.
That's the only game I've ever played in my life that looks so shitty, that has such a bad art style, that it demolished any interest that could have existed for the game. That it's
Yeah.
crazy what they did with that.
Okay, you pop in Spelunky on here too.
You are a
Spelunky's
hater.
inoffensive.
You're a hater.
Spelunky's
I don't,
fine.
I don't know if I can do worst art style for
I hate
Spelunky.
him. His big ass fucking nose, dude.
I hate
the
the
fact
Spelunky
that everyone has a
guy.
slightly like modeled lip on him.
Spelunky looks like Scribble Knots.
Okay, the number one thing I don't like about Spelunky is the repetition in every dirt texture. It looks like everything is too small. Everything's too small for the screen that you're viewing on because you're viewing it on a PC, and it's treating it like it's a fucking Metroid type game. So you can see like where the loop happens and all the rocks every single time that you look at it.
Oh, someone in chat said something funny. or the mobile versions of the Final Fantasy games, dude, every fucking
Yeah.
one of the weird re-releases of every Final Fantasy game,
What
they
are they
fucked
doing
up the
like
game.
that?
They just turned the font into like Arial in all of them. I don't know
They
what
bombed
they
the
did.
UI. They just
I don't
bombed
know
the
why they
shit
did
out of
that.
the UI.
The
It's so
UI
obnoxious.
looks so bad. All the backgrounds are not like upscaled in any way, so they're just
Yep.
like blurry and shitty looking, but the models are really crisp and nice looking. It's crazy how bad they made all those games look when they ported
I'm
them to
linking you a
modern
screen
things.
cap of one of these. Hold on.
Let's see it. No, you deleted your Binding of Isaac screenshot from the
I
chat.
did. I tried to delete it before you could put it up on stream and shame me.
I'm sorry
You're
we
too
shamed
fucking
you.
evil.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something crazy.
Yeah, show
I'm
it and
gonna
then we
link
can
both-
move
I'm
on.
linking both of these images. These are the same location. Here's, I think it's Final Fantasy VI. I'm linking them in general.
Okay.
There's
This
the
is
normal one.
just a picture
Looks
of
fine.
Final Fantasy
Completely
VI,
fine.
yeah.
Completely fine. Final Fantasy.
This is Final Fantasy VI. We all know what this
That's
game looks
awful.
like.
It's awful.
Classic Final Fantasy VI.
Mm-hmm. Let's see the remaster. The mobile
man,
first
this is gonna look good.
remaster. that
Oh
they
yeah,
did
the
for this game.
remaster probably looks good, right?
Yeah, it's gotta look good.
Yeah, it's a remaster. The whole point is you make the game look better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's so big.
Do you not like Chibis?
What?
Oh
Are
my
you not a fan of
god!
Oh man, it's like this.
What
Yeah,
they
it's
do?
like this.
What they do? RPG Maker. These are like the default RPG Maker sprites that
Default
come with
RPG
the
Maker
game.
looks better than that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, you're
Those are
right.
Shit.
All right. Best story. I'm going first because Disco Elysium falls under that category
Easy.
for me. Disco
I'm
Elysium.
exempt from this because I've never played a video game with a story in it.
Disco
Final
Elysium is very
Fantasy
easy.
14 Endwalker.
I mean, that's what you said. So
I struggle to recommend any Final Fantasy story stuff just because of how it's delivered. I hate the delivery of it so much.
yeah, I think that Disco Elysium is probably like definitely one of the best stories I've encountered in a game. And obviously there's other stuff that like could work here and would be best for like favorite game of all time, but I'm trying to choose like one thing for one thing. So I think I'm just gonna call it at Disco Elysium. I think that's just
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
Disco
story.
Elysium.
Not to
What do you
put
think?
Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker on the same pedestal as Disco Elysium, but I do like it.
I'm trying to think if there's any other games, any other honorable mentions.
Mother 3.
Mother 3 I really love. I wouldn't say it's a perfect story, but like all the beats that it has are really wonderful. I really like her
Luigi's Mansion.
story. I could make this an excuse to talk about how I like her story.
Her story's cool.
Her story is a very, very cool game. That game blew me away. This is a spoiler. This isn't a spoiler.
This is a spoiler?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not a spoiler.
Thank God, no spoilers.
That game blew me away, and like the way that, like, when I realized how that game functions and how you actually just play it, I was like, oh shit, oh, it's like that. It's crazy. Very cool game.
Okay, this isn't a spoiler, but the structure of the game, you never like beat it. You're just trying to figure something out, and you're given a
Yeah.
database of videos that all have word tags, and each video kind of references other videos through the tags. And once you feel like you get it, like you understand what's happening, like that's kind of
Yeah.
Their story. Someone.
It's like clips of it's basically functionally like, imagine YouTube, except it's all videos taking place about one single person, and you're following through related videos tabs to find out all the information that you can about what happened or whatever.
Oh.
It's really, that's probably not a good description, but that's like the kind of vibe it has. It's really, really cool.
In chat, where would Hypnospace Outlaw fit? Hypnospace Outlaw for me was like a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect much for it, but I ended up
You're right,
liking
yeah.
it a lot. That's like where it falls in there for me. But I chose Watch Dogs 2, which I like less than Hypnospace Outlaw, but it was more surprising because I thought it would be actually bad instead of just like fine
Yeah.
at best. Also, someone said, any games make you cry?
Alistair, you're so right. Her story would not have worked if the actress sucked, but she's
Yeah.
really, really good.
Have any games ever made you cry? Maybe
I
one
already
game.
said Mario Land soundtrack made me cry, but that was like nostalgia reasons.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
different.
literally like I got a Ratatouille moment. Undertale.
Undertale made me
Absolutely.
cry. The first time I played
Absolutely cry.
Undertale, definitely cried at Undertale.
Games have made me tear up. I don't know about like.
I
cry.
think I teared up during fucking Undertale GDQ. The one time that they ran it at GDQ.
Yeah, I cried at
I tear up with
Undertale.
everything vaguely emotional. So.
And
cried-
I fucking dude, I sobbed at Mother 3.
I haven't
I
finished.
think
Mother
second
3.
time I played it.
I think I teared up during the sunflower scene.
Dude,
Let me
that
see.
game is so fucking good. We need to play that game.
Disco Elysium made me cry during a particular part near the end of the game that I don't want to discuss.
Disco Elysium did also make me cry towards the end, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that was also partially because I was like drinking.
Disco Elysium, I was very sober for all my Disco Elysium playthrough. There's one part pretty much at the end of the game that I don't want to go into detail about,
Yeah.
but it made me cry, but in like in a way that wasn't like this is sad. It was like a fuck yes, I'm awestruck way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good cry. Disco Elysium made me a good cry. Red Dead Redemption 2 made me cry for like a day.
I think I cried at Night in the Woods.
I think I cried at Night in the Woods at like a weird random point, I think.
Yeah, no, same.
I didn't like cry. I like teared up at Night in the Woods.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about games that made me cry now, which is not a part of this list, but I'm just thinking about it because that's kind of a good question. While Daytona plays in the background. Daytona!
Let's go away.
I think my funniest game that's made me cry memory, and this doesn't count because I was like a child. Spoiler for Gears of War 2. In Gears of War 2, when Benjamin Carmine died, I cried. I was so sad that he died that I think I called my dad. I was like, Carmine
So
died in
fun.
Gears of War 2! It's like,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry
God.
about that.
That's adorable.
I was sad about it. I'd never played a Gears of War game before that point. I never played one after that point. I played just Gears of War 2, and I didn't care about anything in it except for that one part. None of it had any impact on me as a human being. It's
What
always
was the
fucking...
train guy? What was the train guy in Gears of War?
I don't even remember.
It was something train.
Dude,
I think
fuck
that
the
was my
beginner's
favorite.
guide.
Yeah, fuck the beginner's guide.
Uh,
Wait, no, I like the beginner's guide.
Yeah, I like the
think.
What's wrong with the beginner's guide?
I like
I
the
mixed it up.
beginner's guide.
I mixed up. I said I liked it.
Okay, so the beginner's guide, I like it. I like it up until the narrator starts like breaking down, like he starts like crying and sniveling. And
I
then that
mean, yeah,
just
it goes a
completely
little
turned me
over.
I
off.
sort of,
Yeah.
I agree. I think beginner's guide biggest problem is the vocal performance of the narrator.
At the end, it just kind of starts like jumping the shark emotionally.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I really like the concept of that game, and I think that
easy.
I think that
was
the-
mixing it up with Superliminal.
the general story arc of the game is cool, but would be better if it was delivered better by.
Everything else outside of that ending arc, like beginner's guide, is I really
Yeah.
like it. I'm
And
sorry
I-
for my knee-jerk reaction.
and also I think that
Yeah.
I also really loved the idea of beginner's guide, just like exploring game levels is really
Yeah.
cool. I wish it had more of that, honestly. But I like the beginner's guide. I don't like the Stanley Parable.
I loudly complained for like 20 minutes to Qweave about the Stanley Parable very recently.
Yeah, I don't like the Stanley
Yeah.
Parable very
Video
much.
game.
Stanley Parable for me, just like it really has like
Oh!
shut the fuck up syndrome.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna do something. I'm gonna do something here. This will age terribly, the Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
game aged
It's well past
terribly
that
for me.
point.
I have to say this. Because I'm allowed to say this. I played the Stanley Parable when it was first released on the Face Punch forums and was just a Half-Life 2 mod. When it like was totally new, I was in on the ground floor, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And then they made the more complete version of it that cost $20, and I played it, and this was 5 years after the mod came out or whatever, so it was a little bit
Yeah.
past its prime already, and they didn't do a whole lot to like change the game, but they did add new stuff. Like tonally it was pretty much the same, and it sort of started to age like a little bit poorly because it has that smug like kind of whole thing going on still, but it was still kind of cool. I still liked it. I thought it was just a straight upgrade, and if the Stanley Parable was gonna exist, that was the best way for it to exist, and some of the stuff was kind of funny. And then they released it for like $30 again like last year. Stop. Just make a new fucking game. Stop putting out the Stanley
Yeah.
Parable. It's not funny anymore. You've made the game already.
I
They didn't add anything new that I cared about. It's like,
You're
oh,
so cute.
you could have a friend that's a
Okay.
bucket, and you carry the bucket around, and the narrator shits on you because you're treating it like a real person. Oh, that's funny. That'd be really funny in 2013 when the Stanley Parable came out. Not in 2022. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh my god, it's a very smug game. Yeah,
It just-
that's a good way to put it.
It's very smug. It's like the Stanley Parable serves Rick and Morty a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to worst story.
First story. I have the answer for this one.
Superliminal.
It barely even has one.
Worst
Worst story.
The story it
Worst
has
story
is bad.
sucks.
It's Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance specifically.
Yeah.
It's specifically Dream Drop Distance,
No,
inarguably.
that's valid. I think
the
that's
worst
valid.
story that I've ever had in a video game, I think.
Dream Drop Distance has a terrible story.
It's and people complain about Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a terrible story. Kingdom Hearts is a bad story. Kingdom Hearts' story is fine in every single game except Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, it's
and
quite
every
bad.
downside with 4 is a direct roll over from Dream Drop Distance being so bad.
Yeah, everything that's bad in Kingdom Hearts 3 is Dream Drop Distance's fault.
The fact that they said, let's make a game where Sora and Riku have to train in their dreams, and then also the villains are in their dreams, but they're the real ones because he's going back in time to every version of himself over 30 decades, and none of them remember that this happened because when they go back in time a second time, it erases their memory. So you can't have them relate to each other anyway, and also every character is back now, and they're all becoming Xehanorts, and Sora's supposed to be the 13th Xehanort. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sora's
What the hell are you talking about,
Sora
dude?
has an X on his outfit
Shut
that
up!
Organization
Shut up!
13 uses to track him because he wears an X with his Final Fantasy suspenders. That lets Xehanort
fine.
know where he is.
The
It's
fact that
incredibly funny.
the fact that the X on his shirt means that they're tracking him through his
It's
dreams.
very
that's
funny.
fine.
It is funny,
That's
though.
perfectly fine. Yeah, it's very funny. That's fine. That doesn't ruin a video game story.
No,
The
it's
fact
just-
that they bring back
It's like
every villain from every story and every world comes in for one great big hug.
Yeah.
Bring it in, guys.
That game has a bad
Oh
story.
my god. And then it all matters. It matters so much that they have to do it for every single fucking thing. They legally can't retcon it. Oh my god. Infuriating.
I don't know what my worst story is. I'm trying to
I
think.
think that the worst story is Maple's story.
Yeah.
That's not a real answer.
Most of Destiny 2.
I think the worst story is Final Fantasy 1, because you just gotta go and see the king, and that's it.
Yeah, I just see the fucking king all day. All
Worst
right.
story is Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo Entertainment
Just
System.
jumping on Goombas. Who gives a fuck?
Princess is missing.
Story.
They turn the Goombas into bricks. Break bricks? Oh, weird, huh? The
Yeah.
mushroom
What,
retainers?
Luffy? What do you want from me?
Noel,
Did you
what's your
know?
answer? Noel, what's your answer for worst story?
I don't know. I can't think of one.
Oh,
I'm,
Heavy
like,
Rain
trying.
is quite bad.
Heavy Rain is
pretty
like
bad.
it can't be the worst though. There's like a segment of a point where Heavy Rain almost works.
Bioshock
first, like-
Infinite is pretty bad.
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
Bioshock Infinite. Yeah, easy, easy.
Yeah.
Bioshock
Bioshock
Infinite
Infinite.
is pretty terrible. Yeah.
Mercenary
Is racism
Navigation.
bad or good? You decide.
What's
Do
the Tumblr post? Yes, no. Maybe racism goes both ways. Kills the only named black character in the game.
I don't know. Maybe I want to throw this baseball at this black character. I don't
The
know.
choice is yours.
It's up to you, player. Do you throw a ball racistly, or do you
Slice
stab a
the
cop in the
fuck
head?
up.
This is up to you.
Dude, what a weird fucking game, man.
Oh,
Even aside
your
from all
infinite lighthouses.
even aside from all the plot and the story bullshit and blah 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 blah. Do you remember like the first like preview trailer of that game and how completely different it was from what actually came out?
I don't even.
Yeah,
The-
that in Bioshock Infinite changed so much over the course of its development. You hear post-mortems from people who worked on it, and it's just like, oh my god.
I'll have
if
to
you look
at
at the
that.
first one, like The gameplay with which you utilize the fucking chain hooks that you roll on, that was the whole mechanic. Elizabeth was constantly opening up portals. There was all this shit that you could do. There was like, it looked like just a really, really cool, interesting, complete game in terms of gameplay alongside it. And that was like, I think the earliest I was lied to by a gameplay trailer, which is why I don't like them. I've said
I
this
think that
many
might be one
times.
of the big things that people got mad about that stuff for.
I think that I prefer a cinematic trailer to a gameplay trailer like 9 times out of 10. Give me the gameplay trailer like a month before release.
At least the cinematic trailer can't like lie to me as much. It's like it'll
Yeah,
show
like,
me
I
nothing,
know.
but
Like, I know it's showing me nothing.
yeah,
exactly.
but also like the things it shows me can't really be lies that much.
It sets the mood.
Yeah.
Fine by me. That's what I need.
Yeah, BioShock Infinite. Oh, there are infinite lighthouses. There are infinite universes. We can make so many BioShock games now. I mean, they didn't make another BioShock game
They
after
made
that
one DLC where you
They
go
made
back
they
to
made it.
Rapture.
They made DLC and then killed. They shot the franchise in the head. Like, all right. Yeah, that game was a terrible story. BioShock Infinite, I think does take the crown a little bit.
I think BioShock was a warning that we all should have believed in. And what that warning is, multiverses are the stupidest shit in the world. Never make a multiverse.
Mm-hmm. True.
Multiverse is a death sentence. It's shooting yourself in the head.
And hey, look at how Marvel's
Marvel?
doing now that
Marvel
they
made
have
a
multiverse.
multiverse.
Multiverse has this
It sucks all the energy.
It's too fucking big and stupid.
It's too big.
I don't
You
care.
make a multiverse, nothing matters anymore.
What's the thing that they say? Like every person only has the capacity to like really know at all like 100
Mm-hmm.
people or so before you literally can't like physically like absorb
For
knowing
real?
a person
That's what it's
anymore.
like.
That's what multiverse is. I can
When you
only
make a
take so
multiverse-
much convolution before it all fucking falls apart.
I keep thinking you're talking about the video game multiverse.
No.
That's
Well, that's included
also
in it, too.
yeah, that has too many characters.
Nothing good can come from a multiverse.
Oh no!
And
How did you guys feel about Everything Everywhere All at Once?
we're skipping that. We're skipping that one.
I haven't
Okay,
even
So
watched
no.
it.
I haven't
so
seen
you
it.
get
Quweave
to-
hates it.
you'll get
Noah
to
likes
discuss
it.
Wait,
Sid
what are we
doesn't
talking
see
about
it.
again?
Don't worry about it. We're skipping that one. We're skipping the
Oh
question.
my god, what? No, I want to hear what it was. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep, that's it. We can move on.
Yeah,
but
I
we are complaining about multiverses as a concept.
I'm gonna go
Literally just as a
in
concept.
on Everything Everywhere All at Once during my Oscar stream though.
Oh god.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
go
God.
in on it.
I guess
I'm
I should
gonna
watch it.
leave temporarily.
Let's go.
Point
to...
is, in the end, I think that a multiverse is conceptually a bad thing, and not. I'm just gonna mention Everything Everywhere All at Once. That one's different because it's a contained thing, and the multiverse is just the point of it. It's like its
Yeah.
own self-contained story about it. That's different.
yeah.
Yes.
But
Or, like,
the idea
lore.
of trying to utilize a multiverse is very, very, very weird. Because it means that everything that you do in your storyline doesn't matter. The point of a multiverse is just to say, here's an excuse of why we can have different artists make their completely different takes on a character. Like, a good example, look at the Batman movies. There's like 8 different Batman movies that all look completely different, are played by completely different people, are designed in completely different ways, and have completely different tones. If they try to make that shit a multiverse and they all meet each other and all hang
It'd
out,
suck.
then all like the fun of that like starts to like dissipate because none of it matters anymore. Let people
And
make
that's
their own
Do that
stories.
in an
Spider-Man!
episode of Batman, the Brave and the Bold.
That doesn't count. That's like for 2-year-olds.
They all have an origin story. Not all of them. Only half of them do.
Batman in the Book, I think, did it as a joke. Also, I'm like, it probably right. Like, I'm assuming.
Which one?
I'm assuming that the Batman cartoon had various versions of Batman meet each other in like a funny way.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure.
Instead of a, like,
if you're a cartoon,
supposed,
you get a pass.
instead of like you're supposed to take this seriously way, like the
Yeah,
new
a
Spider-Man
multiverse
movie.
can't be taken seriously. That's the way to put it.
I'm sick of the Spider-Verse. I'm sick of it. Make a new movie.
I'm not sick of the Spider-Verse movies because they look really good and they're
They-
very well written.
They look good and they're well written, but also I'm sick of seeing all these Spider-Men run around.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that one.
I'm sick of Spider-Man. Spider-Man's criminally overexposed right now.
I'm not sick of Spider-Man, but there is it is everywhere.
All right, here's the big question, right? We're on to the big
Yeah.
fucking 2. Favorite game of all time. You can
Favorite
only
of
pick
all
one
time.
of these.
This is
I
why I've been
cannot-
saving Mother 3. It's Mother 3.
Okay.
I can never pick a favorite anything.
You got
It's. I'm
like a
gonna
lot of
tie these.
stuff.
Can I tie 2? Can I tie 2 up in a nice little bow?
it. Yeah, but only one can be on this list. What else? What else is there?
I think I put Mother 3 somewhere else. You know what? Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm switching Mother 3 to my big personal impact to replace Undertale. Not to replace Undertale, to replace Earthbound because I already used Earthbound.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. Earthbound is the very bottom one that I already gave. Mother 3 is most personal impact. Favorite game of all time. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Oh my god.
I love that game. I love that game.
You like
so
that
fucking
more
much.
than Mother 3?
Yeah, I can only have one. You made me pick one.
You can
They're
have,
completely different games in every single way, so I can't like compare them.
but you like Tropical Freeze more.
No, I can't. They're literally in the same exact level. Let me just say I like a fucking video game. What
I
the
know.
hell?
I was just making sure. I
Party
didn't.
kind of wants to say Super Mario Sunshine.
That's like fair.
I don't think
No,
it's
that's-
perfect.
I think
just
that's fair.
like
No,
it a
definitely
lot.
not.
Guys,
You don't
that's
have to be a
not your
perfect game.
favorite. No, I just
Okay.
didn't want you to be swapping things around because you felt
Yeah, yeah.
obligated to swap things around. That's literally all.
No, I get you. Tropical Freeze. Oh my dude, it's so hard to like explain what it is about that game that's so fucking fun.
I haven't played it much.
It's just that game is wonderful in that just the way that enemies are placed coincides with the way that you platform so like flawlessly that once you get like it's a game where once you start moving right, it just like all slots together. It feels like you're like seeing out of the third eye once you get moving properly in that game. Like every level is designed for a quote unquote route, and you can kind of tell it. Like, oh, here's like a vine that you climb on. There's like a segment where you are climbing across like a moss thing and going across a roll or whatever. And there's a couple of enemies that are meant to be obstacles for there. But if you're playing through it and you're being very careful and you're getting good at the game, those enemies are perfectly placed to help you skip anything that makes you have to wait. So there's so many ways they're just like, okay, if you're cooking, then it will let you cook. It will say, yeah, keep going. It's like you're fucking running at full speed. And then you can slow down and move back to a normal
This
speed
sounds
if you ever really want to.
kind of like if 2D Sonic games weren't terrible.
It's a perfect 2D platformer.
Yeah.
I can't compare it to a Sonic game because Sonic's whole thing is that there's alternate routes, and I like the idea that if there's a game that fused Sonic the Hedgehog and Donkey Kong Country,
I just mean in the sense that you could like kind of go fast through a level in a fun way.
yeah,
and
it's
move
just
the whole
like
time.
there's a groove. There's
Yeah.
a groove
No,
that
that's-
feels wonderful in that game.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot.
I'm not overly familiar.
Favorite lava level in any video game. Also,
Which Donkey Kong game is the one with like the cool silhouette level that returns?
that's both of them.
Oh
both of
shit,
them have those.
that looks cool.
Returns is similar, but Returns is slightly worse just because it's on the Wii.
That's fair.
But also,
And they got
I
they
kinda-
got Funky Kong in there now too.
I kind of lump those two games together. I think they're both perfect.
No, are you doing the Mario Sunshine?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go with Mario Sunshine.
I
Mario
think that's
Sunshine.
like I think it's
Wait.
a valid. Oh,
Sonic Adventure 2.
That's fair.
oh
God.
shit.
Forgot about it.
Those games have like parallel vibes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say Sonic Adventure 2 and Mario Sunshine are friends, which means nothing.
Yeah, they hang out.
No, they are friends.
But
They're
also,
fucking
like,
friends.
they're apps. Anyone who you said that to, if you asked, are Mario Sunshine and Sonic Adventure 2 friends? Then they'd be like, yeah,
I think it's
It's like,
true.
yeah, of course.
yeah, totally.
No, yeah.
Beachy. Like Sonic Adventure 2 isn't even that beachy, but it's like a vibe.
It has like beachy vibe for no reason. Like it's not, but
Yeah, it's got that like it's got that GameCube summer stank on it, dude.
There are,
Even
like,
though it's
a-
not a
yeah,
GameCube game, it's snuck in.
a lot of games from that time period just feel like a summer vacation for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, even if they don't have that kind of thing going on in them. Yeah, like, first Sonic Adventure has definitely more beachy vibes, but Sonic Adventure 2 still feels like a cool vacation that you're taking, kind of.
Yeah, entirely.
Synth, what's your favorite game of all time?
Just kidding, I don't gotta think about this. It's Donkey Kong Country Returns, you idiot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Let's
god!
go! Let's
Oh,
go!
man.
Let's
I
go!
expected a Donkey Kong game.
Oh
from
my
this
Donkey
god.
Kong
Let's
Wii
fucking
games
go,
are like
dude.
some of the best games of
Donkey
Oh my
Kong's
God.
dominating
Oh my
the
God.
favorite game of all time category. This is insane.
So if you have to get over here and we have to do the, what's it called? The thing from the Predator where the two guys lock arms. That's what we're doing right now. Donkey Kong owns. Oh my
I
god.
need to replay it soon again.
Two Donkey
it's
Kong
so
games
They're
on the top
so good.
games.
It's like unreal.
Very
I
We're
representative.
need-
also, I assume that we're both doing the same thing, where we're just lumping the two together because
I
they're
haven't played
basically.
Tropical Freeze or Returns. The only Donkey Kong game I played was the Donkey Kong Country.
Dude, they're so good. Qweave, if there, we talked about games where I play and you join and you like stream. I would love to do that with Donkey Kong.
Isn't it 2-player?
Yeah, I could diddy you up.
Okay. My answer is so boring. My answer is
That
so
game's so
boring.
good.
My answer is so boring. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. That's the best game ever made.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not
that's
boring.
fair.
It's like solid.
Completely fair.
Yeah, no,
It's
best,
like a good fucking game.
no, best story, best world, best characters. Pretty much a perfect video game, and it only
Even
cost
with-
a lot of people's mental health to make it be that perfect.
I
So
know,
it was
yeah.
worth it.
Hooray!
It was worth it in the end, though, guys. Good job, crunching. You made a great
I've
game.
played very little of that game. I know a lot about it. Just like vibe-wise, it seems like kind of inarguably the best open world game.
Oh no, it has my favorite world. Red Dead
Kind
Redemption
of?
2.
Does that make sense to say?
No, it is the most alive open world game I've ever played.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. It
Every
doesn't feel like it's just empty and you're going from waypoint to waypoint. Like shit happens in it.
shit happens. There's stuff idly going on all the time. You got characters who like are idly building houses and stuff, and it's like very cool. All the nature is great in that game. The hunting is
Yeah.
very fun. Red Dead Redemption 2 got me into fucking hiking. Because I was like, man, this outdoor shit looks cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that. And then I became a hiker because
Yeah,
I
no
was
question.
like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, man.
My brother really loves Red Dead 2.
It's a great game. I think that it is a game that benefits from being a game, but it's very, I don't know. It's very like book-like, I guess.
Yeah, it is, for sure.
It's paced in a very book way
Mhm.
that I like a lot. Yeah, like it's fine that they crunched. It was worth it. Good job.
Yeah.
I
It-
think more open world games should have distinct like chapter
Yeah,
sectioning.
I kind of agree.
Yeah, I think that the chapters, it's a very good way to make that game function. There are a bunch of distinct portions. Every bit of the story pretty much is like just perfectly executed. Best protagonist in a game by a million fucking miles also. Like 100%. It is crazy that there is a character who feels as real as Arthur Morgan it feels. Because he's like a book character, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now the journal in that game, the journal that your
love the
character
journal.
writes in throughout the whole game is like so perfectly executed. All the random shit you can find in the world that your character sketches when you find it.
And they're like real, actual, like just like artist sketches. It's crazy. It
Yeah.
just looks good.
Yeah, looks good, makes finding things fun, even though there's not a real reward for it other than seeing your character make some art.
It fleshes
Yeah.
Arthur out a
It
lot.
fleshes the character out a ton, like little comments and stuff. Like a lot of it just comes down to how great the protagonist is. The gameplay
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
fun, but like
That's not the
it
point.
does
really.
take a back seat to just like how cool that the world is and how well written that every character in the entire game is.
So what are
It's
your-
really crazy.
What are your expectations for GTA 6?
It's not gonna be very good, probably. It'll be fine. GTA is a completely different genre. I don't
They've
dislike.
been getting progressively. Rockstar be trying progressively harder.
Yeah, no, I
is
agree.
The vibe them sort of getting.
I think GTA 6 will be good. I don't think there's a bad GTA game, but I do think that like it's in that category where like I've said this to Boot before, but Red Dead Redemption 2 like did kind of ruin video games for me, which is really funny. I played
That's
Red Dead 2.
I completely get that.
Yeah, I played Red Dead 2, and I have not been able to enjoy video games as much since then, because I felt like I just, like, kind of played my favorite one, and that there will not ever be anything like that again.
Can we get
Which-
a small extra bit? Are any of you guys really looking forward to any new games? No.
Um,
Rivals
I
2.
sorta-
Rivals of Ether 2, I'm
I,
excited for.
I take games as they come these days.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4 remake.
I'm excited for
Some of the
Vault.
new Silent Hill games.
I'm excited for the weird Silent Hill game written by the
Yeah,
one
I
guy.
forgot that
Oh,
the new
yeah.
Silent Hills were coming out.
The one by the guy who made whatever it's called. I can't remember anything.
Mineka Higurashi, When They Cry.
Yeah, very excited. Very excited for that one. Won't play it because I don't have a PS5, but I'm excited
Shit.
for it.
Wait, I'm gonna get a PS5. Fuck yeah.
I am excited for Baldur's Gate 3 to come out in August. I think that game will be really cool.
There's rumors
Especially
of a new Donkey Kong game coming out, so I'm gonna pray for those.
There's rumors that they're gonna add
Would you buy a
Dragonborn
Switch
as a
Pro?
playable race.
If they put Donkey Kong Country Returns 3,
On
which
the
I
Switch
think would be
Pro.
very weird to call it Returns 3, because like at
He's
that point,
returned.
it's like,
He's been here.
he's already
Donkey
returned.
Kong stays.
Donkey Kong has returned.
Donkey Kong
Kong's here.
remains.
Donkey Kong Remains would be the coolest name for
Yeah.
a video game
The
that's
logo
ever.
is like a decaying Donkey Kong head.
Donkey Kong
Names.
Remains. It would be Donkey Kong Remains, and it's like a ruined fucking city with like all the vines growing over, it, and then
Donkey
Donkey
Kong's
Kong
there.
just flexing
He's
in
like,
the center
"Oh, yeah."
of power.
Yeah, he's cool.
I want like devastated New York Donkey Kong Remains covered in vines. He's just like, okay.
Oh, Third Strike. Third Strike is a cool pick. I think Third Strike's a cool pick. Did the Street Fighter music remind you about Third Strike?
Oh yeah, Street Fighter 6 is gonna be sick.
Street Fighter 6. Oh yeah, we're gonna stream that game. That's one Boot's gonna play. But I'm gonna make the character. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna make a character playthrough. That game looks like it's shaping up to be one of the best fighting games ever made.
Yeah.
Just
Street
by,
Fighter
just
6.
by a feature of having a story mode that looks fun.
I said this before.
Isn't that crazy?
I like put like fighting games in like the games I don't really like category, but I think fighting games are cool as fuck, mind you.
Yeah.
I just don't like playing them very much.
Mhm.
If a fighting game has a story mode, sometimes I'll play through it and I'll like be bad at it, but I'll have fun because sometimes they have
Yeah.
a fun story. Fighting games have really vibrant and fun characters a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the saddest thing about fighting games is that they have such wonderful, fun rosters of characters that people can fall in love with, but they can't do anything with them because the game doesn't let them.
Yeah, that's one of the regrettable like things that I do like about Mortal Kombat, despite its generally dour atmosphere, is it does
That's the
have
best thing about Mortal
yeah,
Kombat.
it has story modes where the characters get to actually like do stuff and have
like, a plot,
characterization.
have like interactions in any way.
Yeah, no, Mortal Kombat story mode is often better than like its actual like competitive
Mortal Kombat
gameplay.
is the only fighting game franchise where two characters could fall in love and you'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like oh hell yeah, let's go baby.
If you tried to say, hey, we want to make these two characters fall in love in any other fighting game franchise, it'd be like when you kill Sagat as Ryu, there's a 3-frame cutscene where Ryu's girlfriend shows up and it's like, hi Ryu, I love you for beating up Sagat. And that's it. Because you have an arcade mode ending and that's it. And then Capcom just couldn't write for a really long time.
They're figuring it out.
Can I link a scene from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite for you to play?
Oh,
Oh god.
I guess, yeah. And then after that, we have to get into the worst game of all time award, which
Okay,
I actually have to like think on.
You know, this is actually an excellent segue.
I'm feeling really positive after all this discussion about games that we like and like stuff that's positive. So
Okay, I'm grabbing this clip. Hold on.
you gotta link the scene.
I just have to like grab it. I have to find the timestamp for you.
I'm
Okay, I found it.
waiting.
It starts at 5 minutes 2 seconds. I've been looking in general.
Okay. Okay, let me put this on stream. This fucking thumbnail is a nightmare. Hold on.
I think I probably went a bit too early, but that's fine.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at this.
Oh yeah, I went like 20 seconds too early. Go to 520.
Hold on, I'm setting it up.
You can just let it play. It's fine.
I'm just gonna let it play. It's fine.
You're gonna see a little bit of fucking what's his name
Nemesis
walking.
hanging out.
Friend of yours?
Stars. Nemesis.
Nice try, Mo Dork.
It's
Here we go.
MODOK!
Whatever.
We've come for the stone.
Fools! You'll never take them. Ah! The Mind Stone! No! No!
Shut it down. Shut it down now!
just... I can't...
It's here.
That's enough. That's enough.
I can't shut it down! He just hits it with a fucking bat.
Jesus Christ.
The entire sequence of events there is crazy. Alright, let's get to our fucking, our final chapter, the worst game of all time!
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite!
Oh my god.
Awesome.
I can't think of a bigger dropped ball in the history of fucking video games. Fighting game people love it. Marvel is bigger than ever. You're all set up. They cleared the field, you know? You quarterback through the ball, you've got open field in front of you, you just have to make it. And instead they said, we're going to make the single ugliest game that you could possibly imagine, and it made nobody want to play it. They took out every character that's remotely fucking cool. Oh my god, how'd they fuck it up that bad? How'd they do that?
It's really bizarre. Like,
It's like, I can't imagine. Like, it has to be some fucking Disney shit, dude.
God. When it was like in reveal and like, oh, new Marvel! New Marvel! It was
Everyone was so
crazy.
excited
Yeah,
for
that
it.
was the worst game ever made. Very true. Synth, what's your worst game ever made? What's the worst game of
Final
all time?
Fantasy 13.
That's fair.
Holy shit.
No, that's fair. Lightning returned, and then
Some people in chat are seething.
some people
think-
really like FF13.
I think Final Fantasy 13 only if it's for the reason that it seems to have ruined Nomura's brain.
Yeah.
This was what broke him as a person. Yeah, no, that's fair.
That seems right. Which one's 13? Is that the
That's
Cars?
the one with the pink hair girl. The Cars was 15.
Yeah.
Noel, what's your worst game of all time?
Can I
What?
link you one more thing about Marvel?
Oh my god, what is it?
I'm sorry. I just need to get that before we transition off. I'm gonna link a timestamp, okay? I'm gonna link Ghost
Oh my
Rider
God, I
Super.
have to play a video again?
It's one video. It's one video. It's very short. It's just a comparison of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Alright, hold on. I
This
have
is
to play a
Ghost
video
Rider
again.
Super. This is Ghost Rider Super.
Alright, give me a second.
It's gonna play 3 and then it's gonna play Infinites. Ghost Rider's Pen and Stare, where he stares so hard in your soul that he destroys you based
I
off
love
of
this.
all the sin in your body. He corrupts it into fire.
Okay.
Let's see him corrupt the sin out of Iron Man. Let's see how they depict both of these. Oh, that's sick as fuck, dude.
Alright. What's Infinite have, though?
Wretched soul, bear the weight of your sins.
The skeleton appears!
You just look at him for a while? Alright. Let's okay. Noel, worst game of all time!
I have no fucking idea. I can't think of one. I can't do it.
god.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Dude, that, like, I'm just like lingering on that.
I'm gonna move
I'm
some stuff
sorry.
around. I'm gonna move some stuff around, okay? I think the worst game of all time is Brink. I think Brink is the worst game ever made. I
That's
can't
fair.
think of a game that I've ever hated as much as I hate Brink. Brink makes me angry to think about. It fucking pisses me off in every way. I'm moving Brink to worst game of all time, but I will replace it with something. So Brink lives here now. But I will go to biggest letdown, and I'm going to put down, fuck. I had something in mind.
Come on. Come on.
Oh. You know what game fucking sucked?
Braid.
Saints Row 4.
There ain't no point to the game, you know?
Saints Row 4. Terrible game. Awful video game. Saints Row 3 wasn't very good either. Saints Row 2 was kind of cool when it came out. I considered myself a Saints Row liker when Saints Row 4 came out. That game is fucking terrible. That game's awful. Fucking miserable video game. So incredibly just like, it doesn't even feel like a real video game. It feels like a joke someone made and like got thousands of dollars to fund, like millions of dollars to make their little stupid fucking ugly ass terrible game joke be a thing that you have to play. I hate Saints Row 4.
How about Dead Island?
Dead Island was... I wasn't that excited for Dead Island. I did buy it when it came out, and it wasn't very good, but I wasn't, like... I didn't get into, like, the trailer hype for Dead Island.
I'm gonna, just for curiosity, look up worst game of all time.
Yeah, Noel, we're gonna use Google to pick your pick for you.
That's okay. I just have so much love in my heart and can't hate a video game.
You've
I
been...
doubt
according
that
to
very
Metacritic.
much.
There's oh man, look, if I could remember games that make me angry, I would have said one.
Just say the Backrooms game.
Superliminal. Okay, no, that's not Superliminal. Animeopolis, but spelled the right way because it's a silly name.
Animeopolis?
Yeah.
That's the Backrooms game.
Okay.
Oh, you hate the Backrooms game.
I want you to take a guess. 3 worst games of all time, according to Metacritic.
I know that.
Superman, Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, easy.
Nope.
E.T.
Nope.
Oh, well, this is Metacritic, so it's newer games.
No, not particularly.
Warcraft
actually.
3 Reforged.
No. Oh, here's some answers. Here's number 3. Ride to Hell Retribution.
All right, that's a classic bad game, yeah.
Number 2, Family Party 30 Great Games Obstacle Course from 2012.
That game's awful. Hate that one.
Worst Wii U game, worst game of 2013. And the number 1 worst game is 2003's Big Rigs Over the Road Racing.
So boring. There are worse games than
Whatever.
Big Rigs, I think.
Oh, someone released a.
It looks pretty bad.
It's bad. Big Rigs is bad. But
Can
Big Rigs
you add
was
Redneck Farm Animals Racing Tournament?
to the worst game of all time list.
Yeah, worst game of all time. Redneck Farm Animals Racing Tournament. I mean, I'm sorry, Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm Animals Racing Tournament for the Nintendo Wii.
I think that's fair to
I
add.
think I played this game on stream.
Yeah, I think I made you play this. Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm
Yeah.
Animals Racing Tournament.
Okay.
You had medieval games.
You can't just list every Wii game you own.
Could you add a Pizza Delivery Boy?
No, I can't. Pizza Delivery Boy's kind of
Yeah,
tight,
the
too.
museum. Pizza Delivery Boy is
Pizza
tight.
Delivery Boy's kind of nice. That game's kind of cool.
Can we
The
talk about
racist
Homie
chicken-
Rollers?
The racist chicken game was Chicken Shoot.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
Chicken
Nintendo
Shoot.
Wii. Well,
No, see, this is making a joke, Floofy. I do love Pizza Delivery Boy.
yeah, no, I agree. I think that
I'm not a fake fan. I'm a fake
I
hater.
think that a worst game of all time does have to require the game to have there has to be like potential for it to not be
Yeah.
terrible.
That's why I put Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, because they
It-
missed the fucking shot.
If there's potential, I guess I want to pull Animeopolis out. But
Wow.
oh man,
Wow.
the obscured potential really is obscured.
I should play Animeopolis on stream now. I should play that
I'm
one.
probably you probably won't get as mad at it as I did, just because I was like really excited for it and love this kind of liminal space shit.
Alright, come on, Noah. Game that had like what I need like there's so many games that make you mad. You get mad at games all the time.
You do
I
get mad games all the
know,
time.
I know. I have like the worst memory in the world. Oh man, just oh fuck. Start suggesting things that I've gotten mad at, maybe.
I don't know what you got
So
mad
do you
at.
play
I'm
games
scrolling
Noel?
through my library. Yes, I'm
Why?
just generally aware of some of the games that I play.
If
See,
there's
like-
anyone who knew games that Noel hated, then I think it would be you.
I feel like every time you play a game in front of me, you hate it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I can't pick one.
I'm just gonna put Animeopolis.
You can leave an Animeopolis. That's totally fine.
If you can't think of anything, I
I'm
think
scrolling
that's
through my
like,
Steam library to see if there's anything there.
do it.
I'm going, scrolling.
Balan Wonderworld's not that bad.
Balan Wonderworld's
Balan
pretty good.
Wonderworld is just
All
like,
things considered.
it could have been more.
It's
like,
just
not
kind of, it's like mostly just kind of boring.
Yeah.
No, Balan Wonderworld's like has stuff in it that I like. It's just boring. It's just like, it's kind of boring. Its biggest problem is that it's kind of boring.
Yeah, I think you can just go ahead and leave Animeopolis there pretty definitively.
Balan Wonderworld also has a bunch of dev drama though. So.
I don't think it counts
like,
as dev drama to do insider
Like a
trading.
jail.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
Oh,
like what
okay.
actually happened with the game's release and like
Yeah.
the history of it being made. I'm not talking about the insider trading, which is very funny. Well, we did it.
I think we did it.
Instead
I
of
think this is
playing
it.
video games, we talked about video games for
Can we do
3
one star for
hours and
Clear
30
Mario?
minutes. No, I don't want to set that up right
It'd be too
now.
long to set up.
Yeah,
Okay, well, next week,
next week.
by the end of March, we'll be done with 4-player Mario. It'll
Next
be back.
week, next week we're gonna be good. Next week we're
I
gonna
made
be
that
good.
cool promo and everything.
Yeah, so it's gonna get used. Remember to say the image. I know.
I even made that promo specifically for the potential future of any other 4-player one controller stream that we do.
You should show it to me, unless you already did, because
I
I.
already did.
Okay.
It's in the Discord if you scroll up a bit.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you all for coming for us doing a last minute random thing because of problems. Oh
What's
wait, hold
funny
on!
is-
Hold on!
Oh wait, the Mario trailer.
We have to watch the Mario trailer!
It's just
shit, I
scrolling
forgot
back up
about
like,
that.
did that happen? I haven't seen it either.
Hold on. All right, we're gonna watch the Mario trailer. Hold the
Okay,
fucking
who's
hold the
streaming
fucking phone. We haven't seen the Mario trailer yet. I'm getting set up. What's there? Is there like a new like it's like a Mario Direct or something? Mario movie Direct.
No, it's just the trailer.
Okay, hold on.
The thumbnail is them on Rainbow Road.
This
Okay,
is our
hold on.
last chance for Mamma Mia in the trailer.
There's no way.
Is this the
Oh,
final trailer?
I thought he said Mamma Mia in one of the trailers.
No, Mama. I was saying that the trailer would the
Wait, when does the movie
music
come out?
chosen for it
Was that like
next month.
next month?
Oh man, I don't know why I thought it was on. Oh, I thought it was going to come out on Mario Day for some reason.
No,
Okay, hold on.
I'm sure they considered it April 5th. Yeah,
Let me put this above all this fucking horse shit, dude. This is.
stream to me, Qweave. Stream to me.
I know. Give me a second. I'm setting things up. All right, I'm screen sharing Mario movie in the group right now. You all can watch.
Excellent.
You can all watch the Mario movie.
I'm so excited. I completely forgot that we were trying to do this.
I fucking forgot until the last second. I'm gonna make us really small. We're gonna be like down here.
Okay.
We're like little ants compared to Mario. All right, let's fucking go, baby. Let's watch the Mario movie
Let's do it.
trailer, final trailer. And
Where am I?
oh
Fresh meat for the grinder.
Pay him no heed. He is cute, but he is.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Oh, you've
Okay.
got to be kidding me.
that's funny. They got a funny character in the movie now.
My army, Koopas.
Oh, you absolute king.
Whatever those things are,
Yeah,
we will destroy the Mushroom Kingdom.
I love how he's animated.
Bowser is coming.
I'm not afraid.
True,
I'll do anything for my brother.
he is.
We're going to save
There's
him.
Chris Pratt.
He was pretty good.
Yes!
Fire Donkey Kong!
Yo, Fire Donkey Kong's in this movie.
For it. This is fun.
This is fun.
Here
Oh shit.
we go!
Let's end this.
Jesus.
Oh, we got anti-gravity.
Sorry.
That's how I feel playing Mario Kart.
That's how it is. Trailer did feature a lot of them just being in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of
Lots of
Mario
Mario
Kart
Kart
in
this
all of
movie.
the promotional
Bowser
material.
looks really fucking hot in this movie. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was gonna happen.
You have to remember that Mario Kart is the majority of people's familiarity.
This is-
with
I said
Mario.
that, yeah. I think I was talking about that with Boot while I was at his place. Like, most people have never played a Mario game, but they know about Mario Kart. I think that's important to remember. Like, yeah, someone's, like, mom probably has not like played or really
They
looked
just
at a
think
Mario
of
Kart
Mario.
game, but
They
they
think
know
of
that
Mario
he
as a guy
drives.
who drives a car around.
They know that he drives his car around though with all his friends.
Alstor, at least Charlie Day has a fitting accent to begin with.
No,
you
he's
know?
yeah.
I think he's doing a little something too.
Chris Pratt's trying his best.
They should
isn't.
have just
No,
gotten someone
his
else.
best just isn't good.
It's all just they should have just gotten somebody else. That's all. It's like this is a fucking horse that's beaten to death a trillion times, but they should have gotten not Chris Pratt to do the voice.
People were saying he sounded like Linda Belcher in the last trailer. I see it now. I didn't before.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, no one ever pays attention to Luigi. Why is Luigi kidnapped and Mario gets to hang out with all his friends on Rainbow Road?
Mario get to have fun with Donkey Kong?
I never get to hang out with Fire Donkey Kong. No! Oh no, the comic relief character in an Illumination movie is with me. No! Yo, I hate the little fucking star bit. That's like,
weird.
I have to die. Shut up.
Very weird inclusion.
How long have I been fucking muted? I was being angry about the star.
Not long.
Yeah, no, it sucks. Yeah, that part sucked.
That trope is something I hate so much, where it's like super cutesy, sugary character says something like, "Whoa, that's actually kind of messed up."
Yeah.
Like,
for reference, Noel also hates the dog in Pussy Boots.
I haven't seen that movie.
You can't tell anybody about
no
that.
spoilers.
I already
for
did.
Puss in Boots.
Oh my
already
god! You
look, I
hate
don't
the
want to
dog
fucking
in
hear
Pussy
it. I don't want
Boots?
to fucking hear it.
Luffy hates
Look,
the dog too.
you have a friend in chat.
Luffy hates
Fluffy.
the dog
You know,
enough.
Fluffy, I'm literally gonna like talk to you about him after the
Oh my
stream.
god!
I haven't found a single person who I can talk to about fucking hating Burrito. So
Oh my
I
god!
choose my wish
I'm
to kill
sorry.
him.
I'm
I
sorry.
haven't
Alright.
seen this movie.
I
What the
have
fuck,
no
dude?
idea how you can hate a random dog this much. I haven't seen the movie though.
I just kind of thought he was annoying, and then after seeing how much people fucking love him, I like hated him more. It compounded on
What the
itself.
hell?
I'm sick
Alright.
of him.
Damn.
I'm sick of him.
It's fine to be quirky.
You
It's
hate a
okay.
quirky
No,
bitch.
Look, whoever brought this up,
I'm
fuck you. I
quirky.
didn't want to talk about this.
I'm quirky. I'm the quirky one.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Jesus Christ, Synth, why'd you do that?
It's fine. It's fine that you hate the dog.
Not
That was
according to chat.
I guess I'll see the Mario movie. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna see the Mario movie. I have to see the Mario movie.
I'm
I'm gonna have
like-
a big bag of mushroom popcorn.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in the theater like the whole time. I'm gonna be like,
in Discord.
I'm gonna be sucking on my Slurpee straw like.
Oh,
Very
man, I haven't
excited.
bought crazy straws in like a decade, and I want to buy
When's
crazy straws.
when's Barbieheimer come out?
Barbieheimer.
That's in a while, I think.
Yeah, but what's the
Let
date?
me,
I don't know.
Let me look it up.
Well, hey
July
everybody.
21st.
Boot and his mushy popcorn.
July
No,
21st.
July 21st. That's when I'm gonna
thank-
come out to Portland. We can all see
Thanks,
Barbieheimer.
thanks everybody for coming to our stream today. Next week we're gonna actually play Mario.
We're gonna play
Hell yeah.
Mario.
If you want to keep up with what we're playing, you should definitely join the Discord if you're not already in it, because that's the best place to keep up with what we're doing all the time. We take suggestions, especially when we're not like in the midst of doing
Yeah.
several things, which we are right now. But the suggestions are appreciated. You should also the second best place to follow what's going on is on Twitter, which is a very good website that never breaks. So you should probably follow me on there too.
Mhm.
You should also subscribe to the YouTube run by chat's very own Floofy.
Everyone loves Fluffy.
The first bit of our Mario Party Gauntlet went up the other day. So that's a very good one that you should check out. We played I think like 15 or 20 turns of every Mario Party game to decide who the best Mario Partier was. That just went up in edited format. Also a unedited VOD channel here if you want to watch those. That's about it. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for coming. See you later. See you later.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, chat.
Boot and I will be back
Bye
again
bye.
on Sunday, where we're going to continue playing every NES game ever. We're gonna bring it in, guys, more on Sunday. So that's what's up then. Next Tuesday, I'm going to continue playing Star Fox Adventures, and then next Thursday,
an adventure going on.
and then next Thursday, we're going to actually play
Gonna do
Mario 64, 4 players,
I
1
think
controller.
I think that Noelle took out her Wi-Fi and synth worked late just to get out of playing Mario.
But you
today.
can't get out of it forever.
Oops, can't help being a Gemini.
I genuinely wanted to come back, but you know.
No, I know I'm goofing. I'm
So
goofing.
look forward to that next week. Till then, though, bye bye.
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 Goodbye.
Bye bye.